Boom. And we're there. How you doing? How you doing, people? Nice to see you all. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Bit of a busy old day, but we're getting there. Did that have a bit of a glitch on my countdown timer? I think it did. The computer had a bit of a glitch. Whenever you hit the old live button, it tends to just muck about a little tiny bit. I don't know what went on there. No idea. Hope you're doing well. And all been keeping safe and all that sort of good stuff. I've had a super busy week. Let me just open another tab up here very quickly. Oh, how you all doing? How you all doing? Good. Have you had a good week? Have you all been busy? I hope you all have. Still quite muggy in the old Micks Mowers shack, actually. Still quite muggy, but doing quite well. All in all, I've had a really busy week. I've had I don't know, about 15 or 20 different machines in throughout the 2 weeks whilst I've been away, because obviously I was on my anniversary with Mrs. P just last week. So yeah, we went to go out for a meal, but as it actually transpired, we didn't actually go out in the end. We decided, because of what's been going on around the world, we decided to go against that, and we decided to have an Indian in the end. So we had an Indian in and a couple of beers and what have you, and just watch a movie and that sort of good stuff. And from what I'm hearing, it's pretty much the norm. Lots of people are actually going that way. They don't want to be going out. Some do, some don't. It all depends. It's all down to you. So that's what me and Mrs. P did. In fact, we had 2 takeaways. We had a Chinese on the Friday night, and then we had because we had the kids here, and then just me and Mrs. P, we had a little takeaway, little Indian afterwards. So we had two takeaways on the bounce. So it's super full. As I say, busy week, and I've been busy down the pond today. I went down the local estate, and we've been strimming out a duck flighting pond. And might have to look at some machines, because the underkeeper up there, he actually filled the not on purpose. Filled the strimmers and trimmers up with diesel. It looks like the petrol station actually made a mistake and put diesel in their petrol tanks. So might have to look at them. Did that camera just glitch? I might have to change my camera around in a minute. We'll see how we get on. Yeah, it's glitching. Look, that started glitching. 2 seconds. Let's turn my camera around. 2 seconds. And let's move the camera over to the other one. Must remember, black one goes in the bottom hole down the bottom there. Oh, it glitches. I noticed that. Right, so you should be hearing me now. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, and we're good to go. So this week I've had a nice little Hater 48 in. It's up on the bench at the moment. Let me just show you very quick. That's up on the bench at the table, just over the back there. That's not been started in about 7 years. It's all up and running now, but it's not running as well as I would like. I've got to drill out the old main jet. I bought these nice little drill bits. I actually saw these on Martin Butler's channel, Retro Restore, just the other week. He had a set of these little micro drills. I have snapped 2. I've got to buy another couple of sets, but they're quite cheap. So I've got to drill that out. And then I've got these in as well. Little SV200. That's come up on a video. The original engine is actually over the back on the shelf there. That engine is no good. It's terminal. So I've got an SV in. Nice little Quocast big boy 21-inch cut. And what's that little Mountfield 414 over the back there as well. I've got 3 or 4 out the back and 3 or 4 at the top of the garden as well. So I've been super busy. Really sort of trying to get through. I've got another Quocast here as well, which I've been doing. So yeah, the old mower chair's been full up this week. Bought a couple of bits as well. For my anniversary, I'm not your typical sort of smoochy sort of bloke who likes the aftershave and clone and stuff. That's just not me. Mrs. P bought me or give me an Amazon gift card voucher thing, and for that, it's here. I bought myself a little LED light set to go on there. So that was quite cool. I bought that with me Mrs. P money. And because I got a new phone, I got a new Oppo phone, No idea where it's from. Good phone, actually, quite like it. And they give you £150 Amazon gift card voucher with that. And I've also, same as Mr. Butler's got, picked myself up a rude set of wireless mics and receivers as well. So hopefully we should get a bit more light, a bit more audio going on. Just got to wait for the adapter to turn up, which is a bit of a rip-off there, about 50 quid for the adapter. And you can't buy a knockoff version. You've got to buy the original. So that's coming. Also bought these. For those of you that do the old ultrasonic cleaners, bought these. These are about £6, £4.5, £6 somewhere in there. And open them up, put your little jets in there, your float goes in there, your emulsion tube, put that in there, close it up, stick it straight in the old deep fat fryer, in the old ultrasonic cleaner. And you don't lose no bits. And all the dirt filters out and what have you. So really, really good set of ultrasonic baskets. If you go on the internet and plug in ultrasonic cleaner basket, that comes up amongst as other ones. They've had ones with they were like a little pot, effectively, when you put it in, but they were quite thick, and you have to put your hand right in there. But at least with that, you can put it in, have it up like that, and you can get hold of it quite well with the old forceps. So that's quite cool. You can get a bit of a shaking as well with no problems of actually losing any bits at all. So they're quite cool. I might cut it off just here and there, just so I've got this end piece, just so I can get more in, because that's going to take a bit of space up inside the old ultrasonic cleaner. They're pretty cool. As I say, they were about £6, and they fit lovely. By the time you get your carburetor, I haven't got one here to show you, I don't think. By the time you get your carburetor in here, up this top end, and your bowl, they just fit in there quite nice, just like so. So yeah, super duper. Quite like them for £6. I think that's worth the investment. Quite like them. So that's what I've been doing. Super busy. Supposed to have sold 2 lawnmowers tonight, but the bloke's now coming tomorrow morning apparently, which is quite handy, Harry. But we'll see how we get on. And we'll go from there. So let's have a look in the old chat, see what we got. It is quite warm in here. I might go and get a fan. It is quite warm in here. Let's see what we got in here. I don't know what sort of numbers we're looking at. 57 in the house. That's cool. Give us a couple of thumbs up or what have you on your way in or on your way out. We've got that chat may have moved, possibly. May not, I'm not sure. Harry's in. How you doing, Harry? Nice to see you, buddy boy. Hope you're doing well. Not seen you for a little while, mate. Actually, on the old panels. Hope you're doing well. Andrew Phone's in the house. How you doing, Andrew Phone? Nice to see you. All Tex also in the house. East is in the house. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you, East Coast. Hope you're doing well. Twisted V Twin Garage also in the house. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Techie Boy is also in the house. Can we give a thumbs up for Mick as you come into the chat? Cheers for that, Techie Boy. Much appreciated. Pete Frow's also in the house. How you doing, Pete? Nice to see you. Jason Hughes. Good evening. How are you doing? Nice to see you. AJP Garden Machines. How you doing, Ash? Ash, how you doing, mate? I've not seen many videos from you, buddy boy. I'm assuming your house is your moving house has all gone ahead and what have you. I hope you're doing well in there. Not seen many videos from you. Let's just not getting notifications come through. I know that lots of people are actually getting not a lot of notifications, which is quite weird. X-Files is also in the house. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping on in. Braveheart Scrapper, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Donald Donnelly's also in the house. Neil F. Neil F, did you get your t-shirt, buddy? I know you got your other bits. Did you get your t-shirt? Hopefully you did. It said it'd been sent out. Trucking Matt, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Benedict White, hello, Mick. Just waiting for the ads. Yeah, cheers, buddy boy. Much appreciated. And Thomas Andrews also in the house. Mick, you're late. I'm always late. I don't abide by them sort of rules. I just sort of rock up when I want to. You know what I mean? All it is, I've got other bits to do. Well, you know, anyone does live streams, you know, you've got other bits to try and get into play before you actually hit the button. So that's why you get this stream starting soon business. I'm behind the scenes. Heinz in the house. How you doing, Heinz? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping on in. Ash is also in the house. Anyone based in Kent do repairs? Got a ransom Marquis and he's looking at. Ash, is that you? Yeah, that's you that actually got in contact with me on the vintage stuff, wasn't it? My ransom Marquis, Ash, is just down there. There's my baby. There's my one. Got to take the exhaust pipe off because the doesn't look like the heat paint has done very well. It was up to 600 degrees, but I might take it off, take the paint off of it, and put it in black. I got some 650, but it is quite a little exhaust, and I might have to put it in black. We'll see how we get on. But that's yeah. So that's Ash. Ashley contacted me via the vintage lawnmower Facebook group, and he's got a 20-inch Marquis non-runner. And he's looking for someone to perhaps get it running for him on the old cheapo, possibly. So if anyone is in the old Kent area that wants to pop down and have a look at it or get it dropped off, whatever, and have a chat with him and exchange details. Don't put your phone numbers or email addresses in here. Do it outside if you can, and go from there. So welcome aboard, Ash. Thanks for popping in, buddy boy. Thanks for coming in. Who we got? Scrapping Man Gary. How you doing, Gary? Nice to see you, mate. I've been watching your videos, Gary, in the old ST car. Looks like you and the old man have got a bit of a competition going on, a bit of rivalry going on there between your two cars. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Nature's Beauty. How you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping on in. We also got Ken Small Engines. How you doing, Ken? Nice to see you. Long time no see. Yeah, Ken, we've actually been seeing each other for the bulk of the day, I think, pretty much. It is warm in here. My word, she's warm in here. Kindle Hopper. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing okay. Who else we got? Nick from NJ Lawn and Hedge Cutting. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Ash is saying hello. David Young. How you doing, buddy boy? Thanks for popping in, mate. Much appreciated as always. If I forget anyone, just shout. Oh, Mick, you forgot me. Evening, David. Anyone else I've missed? Yeah, you're all chatting to each other. Looks good. Couldn't get over the diesel, Mick. Couldn't get over that diesel. Yeah, I know, exactly. I've had a TS 410 disc cutter last week where the bloke had fitted it with red. I filled it with red diesel. There you go. Yeah, it does happen. The good thing is with two-stroke engines, if you fill them with diesel, it ain't the end of the world because the diesel is quite oily. It's not the end of the world. You can bring them back, but sometimes they do take quite a bit of running. It's better than putting plain fuel in, right? Sounds okay. Good, right? You can hear me. That's fantastic. Hear me, no problem at all. Braveheart's in the house. You're all chatting to each other. Mark Stone Limited. Hey, mate. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping on in. Drio. How you doing, bruv? Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for popping in. Out like a How you doing, mate? It's nice to see you. Nature's Beauty. You're yakking away. It's just good. Nighthawk Mowers. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. From across the pond in jolly old America. Thanks for popping in. Ralph Morrick, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. Still getting it. All that jumped. Hello, Sparky. You're saying hello, Sparky. Cool, no problem. Norfolk, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming on in. I'm getting there. Danny Turner, good evening. You saying hello to everybody else. That's cool. Norfolk still yakking away. Good. Matt Trucking. James Breeze in the house. How you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping on in. Jason Hughes, Doritos, Ken's, East. I'm getting there. Scotty Daniels, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming in, mate. Are you doing well? Yeah, that's your beauty. Yeah, I'm getting the baby. I see you. I'm right up. I was up top of the chat and worked my way down. You're saying hi. Bentley's in the house. How you doing, Lewis? Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for popping on in. Yep, Mick. Move is all done. Just waiting to build the new shed. So not really had time to get in the garage and do much. Yeah, I understand, mate. I understand. As long as you're okay, buddy boy. It's not seen a lot of you. Who's this? Headsford's Hillbilly. How you doing? Nice to see you, mate. Thanks for popping in. Nice to see you. Some of his words are quite long and they're all tied together. You're all yakking to each other, which is good. Come on, peeps. Smash a thumbs up for Mick. 60 in the house and 34 thumbs up. Lovely. Thank you, team. Much appreciated. Danny Turner, got an SV150. That's your first mistake. At the moment, it's running. It's running. However, it does not sound right. And when you hit long grass, it slows right down. It could be head. It could be, to be fair, let's be brutally honest. The SV150, okay, it's not an engine that is designed to be hitting long grass. The way I try and advise my customers who come into my shop when they're buying mowers is if the grass is taller than the wheels, it needs to be trimmed. Okay, even on the highest setting, if the grass is taller than the wheels on most mowers, which is sort of 4 to 5 inches, trim it first. The SV150 is not a commercial mower; it's a home use mower, and all that. Ask Top Plonker. Has anyone seen Plonk? I've not seen Plonker for about 2 weeks. I hope he's all right. Hey, Micks Mowers. I can't do much with 3 emojis. I know, no more than 3. We know that. Defo, it's better than straight petrol. Smoke for a good while. Yeah, they do clear. Doritos is doing good. Mark Stone, trucking. Where's trucking gone at? Is it? Mick, I was offered a steel strimmer with a bent shaft, not working, but the compression, good compression for 40 quid. What do you reckon? Still streaming with a bench shaft. So there's that like the 30, 38, 30, 35, 38, somewhere in there. They're okay. Again, home use strimmer. It's not really a professional, even though it is a steel. They're okay. The clutches do go at times, so just keep an eye out for them. Jason Gardner in the house. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping on in. BW, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hi, Mick. Hello from the States. Fantastic. Got some more Americans coming over. That's what we'd like to see. And Matt Mechanical. How you doing, mate? Thanks for popping on in. Stefan's in the house. Also, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. I'm getting there. John's in the house. Entering. Good day, all. Entering the fray. Loveless. Thanks for coming in. Danny Turner, you're yakking away. Dorito. Got to go. Get some ice cream. Oh, Dorito. Fantastic. Rum and raisin for me, please. Rum and raisin. Right, you're John's in the house. Hayden, nice to see you. I'm getting there. Do you like? I do. Hit the thumbs up when start listening. Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, it is. People just do forget to do it, but it does help the old channel. It does help the old channel. Right, I think I'm there. I don't know. That jumped. I thought I was there, and it jumped massively. Braveheart's there. Got my PC up and running now. Cool. That's fantastic. Well done, you. I think I've got everyone. I am there. Bish bash bosh. I'm there. Cool. So did Neil F get back to me and say, hi, Toby. Did Neil F get back to me about the T-shirt? Did you get a T-shirt? Neil, let us know, buddy boy. Got my moderators in the house. We know the rules. Or for those of you who are new to the old chat, there is some sort of guidelines within my streams just to try and keep me compliant within the community guidelines. And that is no more than 3 emojis. Okay. 3 is your absolute max. No capital letters unless it is part of your YouTube title, your channel name. You don't need to put it in capital letters. It's like shouting. I can see it without not a problem. That's absolutely fine. Yes, you did. Cool. Thank you, Neil. Thanks for letting me know. Does it fit all right? Because the sizes do come out a bit small. Well, that's my excuse anyway. Ethan, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. So you're no more than 3 emojis, no capital letters. I don't mind a good bit of banter. I don't mind that. That's why we're here. We're here to have fun. We're here to have a good joke and a good laugh. Strictly no bullying. You know, and sort of calling people out and whatever. I don't put up any of that old muck. We had it last week, and I've dealt with it. It's done with. I don't mind a bit of banter. I don't mind a bit of Mickey taking, but bullying is not acceptable. If you come up on the old stream when I throw the link out there, your camera must be on at all times. Your mic must be on. You need to go for a wee or go and get a beer or whatever you want. Put your avatar up. That's fine. But when you come back, it must be back on again. I'm not having this people sat there just hidden behind an avatar, and also none of them filters where you turn yourself into a giraffe or a dog or something. Don't have any of that old lot. That's cool. When you come up on the panel, you might be asked to do some instructions, like put your fingers out your nose, pull your ears out, whatever. Just so I know that you are who you say you are, and you're not actually a troll who's recorded, because there's been a few people getting porn bombed recently, all that sort of good stuff. So I don't know that. What's this? Nighthawk Mowers. I use a plastic container filled with the old plastic gag. Yeah, I have seen that, and I have done it myself. My only not concern. My theory is with that is that you've got your ultrasonic cleaner vibrating away. You've got your little container and your stuff inside it. So it's sort of 2 barriers it's got to sort of fight against. That's my theory. But if you're using the good amount of chemicals, whatever you're using at the right temperature for the right amount of time, then it's the same result. I just feel that with this, it's got plenty of holes in it. It ain't going nowhere, especially for the small bits. I think that's my theory. Try cleaning the carb with stainless steel pins in the timber. Works good, except for the fact that you get stuck in small areas and you can't back them off yet. Yep. Learned that from Steve Small Engines. Yeah, I have seen it on Steve Small Engines. I think Terrell's done it as well. There's 2 or 3 others that have done it. They put a little container or the aerosol cans. I use them as well. Little aerosol can, plop that in there as well. Do that sort of thing. So I've done that. Hiya, Mick. Any good? What's it? Any good? What is it today? Yeah, I have got yours, Ken. I've got you to get yours edited up. I've got a few others on here as well. So that's cool. Don't forget, for those of you who are sticking by, I've got 65 in the house. For those of you who are sticking by, we do the old guess what it is game. It could be absolutely anything. It could be a famous person, famous place, could be a part of machinery, could be a household object, could be one of a million things. And for those of you that want to play, you can win a Micks Mowers pen, Micks Mowers bottle opener, Micks Mowers key ring, or Micks Mowers sticker up logo. Just where is it? Over. I'll come back over here. Just there. So if you stick around, you can play that game, and hopefully you'll win something. Normally Ken gets a knock. He can't guess what it is, and he sits there with his arms folded. But that's the way it goes. Mick, Strimmer gets hot Streamer gets hot. It flooded and died. I don't understand how would it flood when running. Too much fuel. It might just want the fast running jet knocking back a touch. It might have a mixture screw on it. Might be having too much fuel coming in, so just knock the fuel back a touch and try and retune the carburetor, see if that helps. Could be a pressurizing problem. Could be a sign your diaphragm's on its way out, not flexing right. All that sort of good stuff. Could be a valve issue. Start with the cheapest option and go from there. I agree with 50% simple plain purple vinegar, water, and then I mix. Course, yeah, what I'm doing, I've changed my mind. Actually, I have been converted. As you all know, I just do the old soapy water gag, dish soap water. That's what I use. However, I have now been using white spirit or thinners. Copied it off of Martin over at Retro Restore, Butler's Empire, and Retro Hacks. Copied his method. Been trialing it out at 65 to 70 degrees, and it works really, really well. So I think I have been converted. Boiling hot water out of a kettle, a little bit of paint thinners or white spirit takes all the sludge out. Seems to doing quite well. So that's the way I'm going at the moment. What was that about ultrasonic? Yeah, I've used the plastic, but I don't think the sound waves. Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, glass is quite good, but that's what I thought about getting these mesh ones. They work quite well. Jason John, hey Mick, is a 2-cycle. Mick, is a 2-cycle Z because of the heat? What do you mean? 2-cycle. 2-cycle is 2-stroke mix. What are you saying, John? Try and elaborate, John. Hole in the chat says Heinz. I got my sticker. Says Andrew. Fantastic. Nighthawk Mowers. I agree. 50% you done that one. Okay. What's this here? What was that? Badger. Hi Mick and the chat. First time in here and the stream. Wanted to know your thoughts on the old Atco Landmaster Sonic mowers. Got 4 of them given to me from a mate as a mate for Mountfield. Only issue with some of the older Atco is you've got to have the right tools. You've got to have the special sockets, Whitworths. Otherwise, you could come unstuck. So that might possibly be your first hurdle. And I think I'd just say with any type of cylinder mower, whether it be really, really old like mine one was, or not on a few years, it's the maintenance side of it. If it's not been looked after, the job I had trying to remove the sprockets off of my roller and cylinder. And if you watch the videos, you'll see how much of a job I actually had to get them off. And no amount of I've got loads of advice, chain wrenches and this, that, and the other. In the end, I had to weld 2 bolts on mine, and with a 3-foot-long breaker bar to get them off. So they're okay, but you might need Whitworth stuff. Unfortunately, Pete Froud gave me a big socket full of Whitworth stuff, so I've got some. So that's the only problem with the Atco stuff. They do tend to have a bit of Whitworth on them. Could I use that tea? Could I use that for a tea strainer, Mick? Yeah, definitely. Hell yeah. Nice cup of tea. I don't drink coffee though. But yeah, definitely. Carb is brand new, says Toby. What are you? Okay. Oh, so that's your SV. Check the head. And look at the head. Have a look at the head, and also take the pull cord assembly cover off and pull your dead man's handle in, and just make sure that your brake pad, which goes against your flywheel when you let go of your dead man's handle. When your handle's pulled in, make sure that pad is well clear. It may be that the cable has stretched slightly and the pad is just ever so touching the flywheel. It's clearing the micro switch, but it's still touching the flywheel, and therefore it's cutting your RPM down. Get an RPM test and make sure you're running at about 35 RPM, something like that. You're all chatting. Right, someone was off, and who was off? I'm off to work. No worries, Mark. Thanks for popping in. Dirt Rider, hey there, mate. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in, mate. Let's do something with you, Dirt Rider. I've known you a fair old time, old kiddie. Let's give you one of them. Right, okay, so let's put a link out. I've got 70 in the house. Woohoo! 70 in the house. I know that 1 or 2 other people are live around me, which is fantastic. They're entitled to. So, let's put a link out. See how we get on. So I'll put the link in the chat. That was delete. I didn't want to do it, did I? That was a bit daft. I want to get that back. I need to invite a guest. Let's try that. Let's get the link back up. Let's do it that way. I just deleted my link at my search bar. Let's copy that. Put that there. And we go. Bomb. That should go in there. That's him in now. All right, there's the StreamYard link. Just gone into a chat. If anyone wants to come up onto the chat, as I say, all you got to do is have your camera on, audio on, follow some instructions. Up you come. We'll have a laugh and a joke, have a scream, see who's about, and then we'll go from there. Break the thumbs out for Micks Mowers. Come on, folks, says Ali Mac Mechanical. Cheers, Ali boy. Much appreciated. Better just check my old monetization, make sure that's still on and people are still watching adverts and putting money in my pocket, which helps the channel out, which helps you guys out. Circle of life. No, it's gone out. That went out real quick. Let me just put that up for review. Request review. Done. Now I can forget all about that now and get rid of it. Cool. Right, that's that. Right, links in the chat. So feel free to come on up. Let's see what we got. 71 in the house. That's really, really good numbers. That's what I like to see. What on there? No worries, Dirt Rider. You're absolutely no worries at all. Woohoo! Well done. Yeah, I do wish you your moderator spanners out. Not a lot. I don't run with a lot of mods. 70 in the house, but only 42 thumbs up. That's what it is. No problem at all. So, yeah, I've been busy. I picked up some new spark plugs too. Ran right out of the these champion babies. These are the overhead valve ones for Briggs. Hi, Scott. I can see you, Scotty. These are the overhead valve ones, 992304s. Ran right out of them and had a right problem getting hold of them. I had 2 or 3 overhead valves one in, but in the end, I had problems with the carburetors as well. So I have to sort of wait. Scotty boy, headphones off, headphones on. Thanks for coming in, buddy boy. Up you come.
Hello.
Volume up a touch. All right, you there, Scotty?
Yeah.
Good man. Good man. Right, that's got you. Evening, Martin. Did Mr. Retro Restore pop on in? Someone saying hi, Martin. Is he in here? Did he come flying in? I don't know what channel he's under. There he is. Retro Restore. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Just saying, Martin. I don't know if you've been watching beforehand. I picked these up. I know you're one for putting bits in pots and cups. I picked them up. £6 for the ultrasonic cleaner. Put your jets and what have you in there, and it can filter straight through. They're quite cool. And also been copying you as well. Picked up those today, Martin. They come from Amazonian. Got them. Just waiting for the ridiculously priced adapter to come in. So hopefully we get that. Tony Curran, how you doing, Tony? Evening, Mick. Thanks for all the goodies earlier. You're welcome, Tony. I shall see you about 1:30 in the morning, mate, for our night shift, shall we? See how we get on. How you doing, Scott?
Yeah, doing all right.
What have you been up to, baby?
Not a huge amount, really. Just been practicing with my new motorbike.
Your new motor? So I haven't seen no images of this new motorbike yet.
No, that's because it's currently in a bit of a restoring state, put it that way. There's bits missing from it. Once it's fully tidied up, I'm going to have like pictures and all that of it. Yeah.
Yeah, Martin, they I'll send you the link to the website. It was something like Road Deer, it's a really, really weird website up in London it come from. But if you punch in the old internet and go on the Google internet, but then go on images, that's how I found them. Go on to images and then they come up and you can then go to the website from there. But yeah, they're about £6 they were. Really, really good. Fantastic pair of goggles when it's a bit dusty, a bit too many flies in the old thing as well. So a pair of goggles. So, they're cool. So what's up with your bike then? Is it in bits or is it in bits because you put it in bits?
No, it just needs a bit of love and attention. It's 2011 and spent a lot of time outside. So it's a bit on the yeah, you can tell it's been left outside because there's rust in places and yeah, it's just being painted up. And
so have you passed your CBT part 1 or whatever?
Yeah, I've had my CBT for last year, but I had a 125 scooter that wasn't very reliable, spent more time off the road than on it. So now I've switched over to a proper bike with gears and all that. 1 down 4 up job, is it? Yep.
Yeah, 1 down 4 up, lovely. Yeah, I used to have I had a TS50, DT50, I had a Fizzy, I had all of them. Yeah, great. Not seen them before. Yeah, cool. Will you do a review, Mick, on the road? Well, actually, I may do, I may not. But if you want to see a review, check out Retro Restore. Martin Butler is there, and he's done a full review on them. So go and check him out. You know, we're all here to share the love, share the support, and look after each other. That's the idea of it. And Martin's done enough for me over the past year and a half to help me up. So I might do a review. Chances are, it'll probably not. I'm like, I'll end up dropping it, stamping on it, and ballsing it up, and it'll be, you know, I end up just swearing. Then you're going to hear it on the mic. I'm 70 yards away, and you hear me swearing. So I'll have a look. So I get on. I did do a review on this little kiddie, this light, but I need to adjust my settings because I've uploaded the video. It's up to go, but I'm sitting there like that. I'm on 50%. I'll tell you, 100%. You can't even 100%. You can't even be in the same room as it. 50%. It's still a bit squinty. So I've got a filter with it. It comes with a filter. Here it is. It comes with a little filter, orange. There's a special name for that. I don't know what colour it is. There's a special name for it. I was watching some bloke do it, and I might put that filter in instead. So we'll see how we get on. Chris Hale, I'm in Wales on holiday, and the signal is rubbish. Fantastic. Thanks for popping in, Chris. Nice to see you. Toby, now it just smokes blue constantly. Yeah, that ain't good. Blue smoke. Check your oil. Carb is brand new. However, it can be carb setting. Chances are it's not because the SV150 will have the LHP 16 carburetor on it, if I'm correct. And there's not a lot of settings on there. You've got your slow running jet. You've got your main jet. You've got your emulsion tube. And then you got your tick over idle screw. That's all you got. You haven't actually got mixture screws on there. One thing I will say is anything new, copy, manufacture, when you first get it, give it a clean out first because there can be some oils in there, some small filings maybe, if they're not cleaned out properly. So try doing that. But if it's blowing out blue smoke, I'll check your oil level first, make sure it's not overfilled. And then I'd have that head off. Have it head off and have a little tiny look inside there, see what's going on. Carb is brand new. You're yakking away. He's on holiday. All right. So what sort of work you got to do to it then? What actually is on the list to do to it then?
I've got to repaint the mudguard because the original mudguard is gold, the one which it came with, and the rest of the bike's silver. So I've had to go get that color matched. I've got the pillion peg panels that are all rusty, so they've only got primer on at the moment.
So what did someone give you this? Someone give you it? Did they or did
no? I bought it.
Oh, you bought it. What did you give for it?
How much was it? It was like $825, I think. It's a Yamaha YBR 125.
Okay, I don't seem too bad. Just trying to get this link to work, Scott. I don't know if I think I've deleted my link. I don't think it's working very well. Let me try that. That may not work. See what that looks like. I'm not quite sure if that link's going to be right. It could be. Let me check my other link.
Like the right link.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's come back. Yeah, it for some reason it wasn't doing it. Hi Mick, just bought a HRX 537 mint condition, £60. You did well for that. Everything works on it. A GCV 190, yeah, knocking. Owner change of piston and connecting rod. Will a 21-inch Izzy fit, or do I have to change the crankshaft? So do you mean you want to change? Do you mean you actually want to change the engine over? Because the engine should fit as long as the shaft is the right length. I don't know what size Izzy engine you're going to fit on that. If it's knocking, that don't sound good. I mean, to be fair, the old 190s, you know, they're knocking on a little bit. I mean, if you want to go the whole hog, you know, take the head out, have a look at the cylinder, have a look at the ball, and go from there. But until you take the bottom pan off, have a look inside it to see if you might have a little bit of piston slapping there going on. The crank, the piston rod may not be done up to the right specification torque and worked its way loose on the bone. Could be any number of things, but most engines are interchangeable. The only guidelines you've got to sort of go by is your shaft length to make sure that the blade is sort of in 5 to 10 mil inside the deck. You don't want it lower than the deck, definitely not, because that's how you miss fingers. So yeah, it's all interchangeable. You can muck about with it and all that sort of good stuff. So yeah, have a go at that. My favourite bike was a Honda CBR 600. I didn't go anything big. I only had the same as Scotty, the old CBT Part 1. That's all I ever had. I didn't have nothing big at all. Knocked down Swansea.
I'm restricted to 125.
Yeah, well, you work away. I would love a bike, but I just feel I'd do myself in.
This day and age, there's too many people that just do not pay attention to bikes, and it's just. I know the risks.
It don't matter if you're in a car, or van, or lorry, mate. The way you got to look at it is you got to look at it. Everyone's out to get you.
Yeah,
that's the way. That's the way you got to look at it.
Yeah,
a proper little pocket rocket. Yeah, agree. You're lucky then. I was in Wales. You all chatting each other. Cool. Right, let's try that link again. So feel free to come up, people. I've got 62 in the house. Feel free to come up.
With a Honda lawn mower as well.
I've
been tinkering around with a Honda lawn mower, but I've had a bit of fun because it had a snapped handle. I can't remember if I mentioned this before, but yeah, I had a snapped handlebar, snapped in half, literally, because it had the smart drive. I think someone just proper cranked it too hard and snapped it in half. So I had to get a new handle for it, but I couldn't get one with a smart drive. So I ended up getting one with the separate levers.
That's a shame.
I was like, I have no idea the length because, as you probably know, trying to find the right length of cable is a bit difficult because they don't tend to put it.
You can do that. When you're searching up for cables, how do you actually go about doing your searching?
Well, it's a bit more difficult with this one because there's a handlebar is different to the actual mower. So the mower ends were obviously going to be the same, but the handlebar ends were going to be different.
Well, I mean, you do what I do. All my old mowers, all the old cables I've got, I always cut about 8 inches off the end of each end of a cable and stick them over here for spares. So you can always adapt it. If you got one that's got the loop on it, you can just drill through the handle and make it into a dog leg. That's what it's all about. It's all about just overcoming it and sort of trying to get around these issues. That's what I do. But
I've got all but one cable now, so doing all right.
What
just
cable
need to get the drive cable now. Just need to get the new drive cable. But
so has that got a little spring on the end of it?
No, it's like a kind of rectangular plate.
Okay.
Sort of one. It's a Honda HRX 476.
4760. Yeah, okay. So the only other thing you can do is, if you're any good at it, just get a little tiny block of wood and then just drill a hole about 5 or 6 mil in, and then with a little tiny chisel cut in sideways, and then just get a little bit of lead, put your cable in, melt the lead into the wood, and then when you pull it out, you got a brand new cable end. Sand it, file it down, file it with a chainsaw file it down to what diameter you want. So the 7.6 that's the one that goes on the clutch, on the rotor clutch.
Yes, the cable goes on.
It's like a little ball, isn't it? A ball, a little tiny plate. Yeah, it sits inside the clutch. That's right. Yeah. You can make one up. Just get a little bit of wood, Scotty, and just find some old lead. Have a word with Snobby. Get some lead, and or some other old ends. Heat them up with a blowtorch, and then just make your own mold. Have a go at it. But that's what it's about. It's about overcoming these little tiny issues. When people say you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that because the textbook and the manual says you shouldn't, just get it done. Get it done for what it needs. Sparky boy, fingers straight up your nose. Good lad. Up you come. Hiya, Sparky boy.
Good evening.
How you doing?
Yeah, just about okay.
Oh, your sound, your audio is absolutely shocking.
Give me a minute. Just changed it today.
Very, very echoey. Worse than what it normally is.
It sounds like there's like some kind of rumble in the background.
Yeah, it's better than no, it's not actually.
Oh, okay. I don't know. We had no.
You're supposed to be some kind of tech wizard, and it sounds like you're sat inside a tin of baked beans.
That's because due to the fact I've been on my gaming software. That's why.
All right. Okay.
I to turn it off.
So yeah, I mean, that's what I do, Scotty. Just try and overcome it. You know, try and make it work. Pick up out stands off of eBay wherever. A Z bender. You ever heard of Z benders?
Yes.
They're brilliant for doing throttle cables. Get you out the poo loads of times. You do left hand bends, right hand bends, do whatever you like. You know, they are fantastic. I've used them. And then over here, you can't see. Over here, up there by my old wood saw there's a load of two types of metal. There's a solid core and braided core cable, and I just make my own cables. So as long as the outside armor's good and roughly the right length, just make myself. Roan's in the house, and he just says, "Love you, Mick." Well, I love you too, Roan. Here's my mate Roan. He actually bought me this microphone. Woo! Thank you, Roan. Hope you're doing well, mate. I've not seen you for a little while. How's Rolls Royce keeping you? Hope you're doing well over there. Thanks for popping on in. Not seen you for a little while. 20-minute Pete. Yeah, definitely. Well, Pete helped me out loads because this SV200, that came with broken handles. And did I sell that other mower? I had a Honda one here somewhere. Oh, where's that gone? Did I sell it? I must have sold it. Do you know what? I don't know what I've done with that.
No, I'm sure if it's sold or.
Let me have a look. Let me have a quick look. Hang on.
Missing mower.
Nope, I didn't. It's in the mower store. I thought that's not here. Who's had that? I had a Champion 19-inch with a nice little Honda. They don't generally come with a Hondas on them.
No.
I've had broken handles too. So I went up Pete's house, up my old mate Pete Froud, went to go and see him. And pretty much what I do when I go and see Pete is when he ain't looking, I rob him completely blind. And to be fair, he knows I'm doing it. I generally walk out of there with more than what I came in with. And then when we had to have a conversation when I'm on the way home, did you take my so-and-so? Of course I didn't take your oil, Pete. No, I didn't take your copper slip. But no, Pete helped me out with 2 complete sets of handles from Mountfield 454 and the Champion one as well. So saved me best part of 40, 50 quid. They're not the right ones. But again, adapt, overcome, drill, make fit, make do.
Oh, yeah.
It is a lawnmower. It isn't a scientific piece of kit. You know?
Oh, yeah. It's not a rocket ship.
Trust me, Edward Thomas, I don't lose lawnmowers. It was here. It just wasn't in my eyesight. But for a minute, and I thought, hang about, he was here. Roan's just come in the chat as well. Could have been him. He lives around the corner from me. I hadn't seen it, but no, I've done it all up because I'm using that stuff again. Mr. Martin Butler, Retro Restore, Retro Hacks, Butler's Empire, Pledge Revive it. I've been using a lot of that on the plastic stuff, and it come up really, really well. So I put it out the window rain because we've got absolute crap weather. Oh, Sparky, you're killing me. So yeah, I've done really well with mowers this sort of 2 weeks. Mowers coming in, nothing going out, absolutely nothing selling. I picked up a Wilco's mower. That came in. A Wilco's mower, a Mountfield with a SV150 or RV150. And a little Flower Beast. Flower Beast, is that Lidl, is it? I think Flower Beast is Lidl or Aldi. Picked up 3 mowers, 30 quid the lot, tenner a piece. And all 3 of them are running. I've got to look at the Mountfield. That's got a bit of bodywork to do on it. But the little Wilco jobby and the Flower Beast, I just put petrol in and pulled the cords away they went. So service them up, clean them up, and bosh, just chucks them straight out. So it's weird why he's selling them to me. He picks them up from recycle centres and just bumps them over to me cheap. So I'll take that all day long. Yeah. Thumbs up for Mick, says Ephion. Thank you very much. No, I didn't lose a mower. I'm building.
Is that any better?
Say again, Spot.
Is that any
That's
better?
much better. What have you just done then?
Better,
It's because I got my gaming software on.
What games you been playing?
Nothing. It's just the Twitter thing I have on because I've been playing with basically games with friends. So just little things.
He had to show up tonight, didn't he? He had to show up. Okay,
Conker.
for you to come off my panel, you got to shave that off. Where is he? Up you come, babe. His internet's going to be. Here he is. Oh, you're sideways.
What's
Oh, yeah.
happening?
Hello.
Sparky,
How you doing, baby?
Daniel, everybody in the chat, what's happening?
We're all doing good, mate. All doing good.
So,
One of my
I'm
chat
knocking
is
out a mower from the project pile, and I didn't
okay.
plan on vlogging it, and I'm mad I didn't. So let me ask you something and show you something.
Mhm.
So I have the engine button back up together, but this is the auto choke. Okay, you see this assembly here, and you know it's hooked up
trying.
to that exhaust flap, the automatic choke.
Show me again.
Okay, I have to take it apart. So you know where on the mower there's an automatic choke, correct?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
it's controlled by the exhaust. I'm pulling this.
Yeah,
apart.
heats up, and then it takes the choke off. Yeah.
Yes. So this mower had a running condition, and believe it or not, the automatic choke was getting caught up on the ignition coil. You ever seen that before?
How's it getting caught up there?
So this pulls forward, right?
Hang on. Let me blow you up. Guys, 2 seconds. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You know what? All right,
Yeah.
you want me to take this thing apart? I can take this apart. Give me a
Well,
second.
it's up to
and
you.
I'll
All
take
right.
this apart.
I've got
and
someone
I'll
else on
show
the base.
you
Let me
guys.
bring him up. Who we got down here?
Yeah,
Who we
bring him
got?
up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thomas. Thomas, blow me a big smoke ring.
That must be
That'll
Thomas
do. That's
Andrews.
perfect. That'll do. That's perfect. Up you come, Thomas.
Mr. Thomas Andrews, how are you?
Nothing, sweetie.
Nothing. I like when you talk.
So Roan's going to be coming back. All good, man. Due to go back Monday, and you look very professional with your DJ mic. Thank you very much, Roan. Here we go. What's this? Having trouble with 2 Viking mowers, Mick. Both have stuck height adjusters. Any idea? That's a real common. Oh, you're noisy. That's a real common fault. I'll put you on mute 2 seconds, though. He's great. Yeah. Is that the one with the roller, Harry? That's a common fault. Real common fault. I think there's 2 things you can do. Is there a spring that pushes the adjuster over? You can try and get another bend on that. That tends to help throw it over more. I have also seen it where the levers have actually sort of bent back, so roll her out and then put the lever in a vice and just bring it over a throw and put it back in again. That does stop it. In fact, I had the problem on. Oh, well, what did I do it on? Oh, I'm the right piece of cake. I can't remember. Yeah, no, I've had so many mowers in. I had a problem with a height adjustment on one of these little babies. It wasn't you. It must be out here. Height adjustment. Oh, that was on the Honda Champion. The lever's bent so far over. As soon as you engage the drive, the lever just dropped and went forward. In the end, I had to take the whole axle out and bend it over in a vice, but it was an absolute pig to refit. But that is a common fault with those. That is a common fault. Just finished 2 Quocasts on the hunt for my next job. But Neil, do you send me them photographs of them 2 other Quocasts? They look really sharp. I think they were 35 S's. They look really, really nice. I don't know if Jason's finished mucking about the sound, is he? Yeah, he's just tinkering away. Cool.
All right.
Mowers are like gold dust where I am. Yeah, they are here. They are. I'm getting them. I'm just not selling them. That's the problem. Are you back, Jason?
Yeah, I'm back. You ready?
Okay, go on.
I gotta turn you guys this way. All right, you guys see?
I'm busy.
Automatic aperture. It closes. Oh,
Yep.
Came off this. You see that?
Yep.
You see this? This was rubbing against the coil.
Yep.
I had to shave it so it wouldn't get jammed up and the mower would continue to run. I've never seen that before. But
And what is on the other side of that, Jace? What is that actually mounted on the coil?
No, so it's mounted here on the carburetor.
Can't
and
see.
It goes over the coil.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
And yeah, I had to
Yeah.
shave it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I've never seen that before. Never.
Yeah. does that lead you to the conspiracy that perhaps somebody else has been in there and had a little bit of a fiddle?
So I'm going to sit there and say yes, because I found this in front of the Flippers garbage pile.
Yeah.
And I'll show you one more thing. I'm not sure if you deem this as a necessary repair, because this is only, $100 lawnmower when it's all said and done.
What you coming out in?
So, Scotty, have you seen any more trains lately?
No, I haven't. I have got one due to come in. What day? Not this Sunday, but next Sunday. There's one due to go through.
Yeah,
oh, Jason, you got some serious glitching going on.
Yeah, because you broke the camera again.
Did he drop it again? Not again.
I hope not.
Let me mute him up. So Ethion's looking at doing some restoring. That's cool. Are you there, Jace? It's like you're on a bit of internet issues, buddy. Are you there now? Let's have a look. You're sideways, Jace, and you're frozen. You need to bend the thermostat arm so it's more centered. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, but it's actually the wind vane is actually catching. You could possibly actually pack it out with some washers. Maybe just put 2 washers underneath the bolt head just to raise it up a fraction. That would probably do it, I would say. Hiya, Partnest. How you doing, mate? That's popping in, mate. Thanks for popping in. Electric start makes the mullet stand on end. Yeah, exactly that. Who's that down there? Jason's trying to come in on another channel now. He's frozen there. Let me kick him out of the channel on this one then. Let's remove you from there, Jason. He's a boy, isn't he? I don't want to add to stream, and now he's completely gone. Where is he? He's over there now. This boy's mucking me about, isn't he? He's back. Jason, did you drop your camera again?
No, I don't have my stand with me, remember? So I put you guys down, work, and get back where I need to go. So let me
Grandad's Workshop. How you doing, Grandad's Workshop? Thanks for popping in.
Yep. Let me show you.
Grandad's Workshop.
And tell me what you think.
Okay.
This is questionable.
Okay.
So right here is our self-propelled system. Okay?
Yep.
So this bracket is held on by these 2 bolts. The issue was either the spring has no tension or the belt is too loose. This thing would lock up in reverse because this belt was always spinning. So what I did is I put an unscripted bracket, pushed it back, and I used the existing bolt here to hold it back. And now I put the spring back on, and now the tensioner has enough tension to keep the belt back. Yay or
that's
nay?
good. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, 100%. If you got to modify something to make something work rather than going out and buying brand new parts and all, and new cables and all the rest of it, make it work, baby, make it work.
Yeah, it's just $100 mower. Still have to service it. So I'm not trying to put everything into it, but I also want to make sure I'm selling a sound machine where I don't think I'm going to have an issue later down the line.
No, I don't think it will. I mean, technically, all you've done is you're just making the distance either greater or smaller to counteract stretching.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I appreciate it all day long.
Yep, I appreciate your insight. I'm gonna head out. I want to finish this mower, and then I'll be back in the office with the missus. Okay?
Fantastic. Well, Jay, see you in a bit, buddy boy.
I really appreciate it.
No worries. What we got here? My small Honda pull cord is completely bust, and I've been trying to get the whole thing, but cannot find one. Yeah, good luck with that. Hondas are renowned for it because Honda make lawnmower assembly recalls, generators, snow blowers, pretty much everything. Yeah, you can buy these multi ones, which have got about 14 holes around them. But 2 things to look out for is the diameter across the whole lot and also the inside cup. So it's for a GV100. I've got one. I've got a GV100 one here, somewhere in this shed, down in this cupboard. I've got a GV100, but they do two different types for the GV100s. I know they do. I've got one. I know I have. I'll have a look for it. If you can find out, send me an email of it, Neil. But you're going to come hard start because they are getting a bit rare now. The GV100 engines and the spares. Yeah, they're a little bit tough. If you look at my latest videos on my GV100s, I've done 2 Honda GVs and both got them running, but the spare parts they are a bit of a pickle, mate. They're a bit old hat now. Put a new spring in it. I don't think it's a spring, Pete. I think it's the actual the claw or the paw. You know, I think they're the ones that tend to muck on them, mate. So how are you doing then? How are you doing then, Thomas? Are you doing well?
Yeah. I worked 7 days a week and I called in sick today.
You called in sick just to be on the Micks Mowers show. Check you out.
Yep.
Check you. Well, I hope your boss ain't watching.
Man,
What do you do for a job then, mate?
I'm a head housekeeper.
Head of housekeeping? What tidying your rooms and what have you?
What?
What tidying hotel rooms and what have you? Is that what head of housekeeping? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I clean 40 rooms 6 days a week.
Oh. Get your backside round here and tidy my room up. if you get, I tell you what, you come around here, Thomas. You tidy my room and I'll service your lawnmower. How's that sound? We do a deal. but you got to pay for the flight tickets. Are all your hotels now open then? Are they, Thomas, or are you still sort of doing extra things to try and stem the flow?
We're actually open. We have to clean with chemicals qualified by the COVID.
Yeah. My mummy, she's head of house as well over at a hotel down near me, and they're having to do additional cleaning, washing shower curtains daily, and they're not allowed to clean a room if a customer is staying for 3 nights. Generally, you'll get a new bed sheet, whatever, midweek or midway through. Apparently, we're not allowed to do it now. So we're not allowed to be in there and contaminate themselves. So that's what it is.
Yeah, actually, we're not allowed to go in the rooms for makeups.
Yeah, departure only is what my mum's doing. Yeah. That's what my mum's doing at the moment. Yeah, that's what she's doing. Forget the pull cord and start it with a drill. Well, it's definitely one way. I know I had several of the GV100s in here at one point, and they are getting a little bit sparse, to say the least. Shall we have a little game?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Good.
Let me just go off and find my little folder where they are without closing the stream down. Guess what it is? Let's go into here. Oh, what have we got? Let's pick something that's relatively. I've got to remember what they are. That's a blinking problem. Oh yeah, this will do. This is quite a good one. Let's go with this one. Yeah, you may get this. You may get it. You may get it. Let me blow that up first. Let me come back to you. Right, links in the chat if anyone wants to pop on up. I'll put it in there. So let me share the screen without it dumping me out. Last time it dumped me out.
Yeah.
Right, all you lot go the other side of the room. Is that going to work or not? Yeah, cool. Right. So rules are very simple. To guess what it is, all you got to do, no, it's not a bike. All you got to do is write in the chat what it is, and then if you win, fantastic. And we'll go from there. So let's have a look, and away we go. Heads down, bums up. Oh, wait, I'll blow it up for you. There you go. What do you reckon?
Andrew.
All right. So if you know what that is, put that in the old chat. My computer's a bit slow. It is starting to muck up a little tiny bit. So Sparky says, "Is it a hand drill?" No, Sparky, it ain't. My chat's not even moving. There we go. Start moving. Partner says a hand drill. I've got 48 in the house. Give us a couple of thumbs up on your way in, on your way out. Is it a mincer? Says Scotty. No, it's not. Is it a hand whisk? Says Ronan. No. Is it a boat jack? No. A hand whisker? No. A sextant? No. A hand whisk? No. Is it a hat? No, it's not a hat, Pete. Some sort of a ratchet? Says Andrew. No. Is it an egg whisk? Sparky, leave it, leave it, leave it. No, it's not an egg whisk. Have we got you? Is it a winch? Is it an old whisk? No, it ain't. You kick yourself when you know what it is. I'm telling you. Thanks. Been checking on eBay for about 3 weeks and nothing. Yeah, they are hard, Neil. They are really hard. I'll have a little look. Send me a photograph, mate, of it, because some are left-handed, some are right-handed. They're weird. A pulley tensioner? No. Hair straighteners? Hair straighteners?
And probably would remove hair rather than straighten it. Saying that.
A pulley tensioner? No. All text is a winch? No. Is it a poacher? No, it's not a poacher. Have we got you? Have we got you guessing? Some coffee.
Fishing reel.
A fishing reel? A jack? Has anyone seen Plonker?
No.
No, anyway, I might give him a text tonight, see how he is. What's the best way to poach an egg? Ask Tech, he'll tell you exactly the best way.
Good way to do it, yeah.
A can opener? No. An old can opener? No. A Victorian sex toy, says Park Nest. No, it ain't. Is it a come along? No. A peeler? No. Is it a crunch pattern thingy? No. There's a place in NL that sells them. You need a URL, Neil. It's just, but it's getting the right dimensions. That's the problem with the with those GV100s. It is a problem. Is it a rope puller? No. A stretcher? No. Is it a tin opener? No. Someone's putting some numbers in there. Not quite sure what that is. A crack pipe? No. Part of a clock? No. No, do you want to see it again? Some cogs, says Scotty. Scotty, you're about to get dumped in the basement.
No.
Let's show you again then. Let's give you another look. You'll laugh your nuts off when you know what it is, I'm telling you. There you go. There you go. You like that, don't you? That's a good one. That's a good one. I knew I'd get you.
It's got cogs on it.
Are they cogs or are they sprockets?
I'm going to say they're cogs, and that's that.
Some sort of gear reduction setup. Oh. Well, there is a gear reduction on it, but I want to know what it actually does. A lorry strap pulley? No, it ain't. Saw his brother on Snobby's stream laugh out loud. Part number for recall. So, Neil, there's a part number up in the chat there, which will give you a link to a path to your GV100. Just double check it is right. Is it a winch? No. Is it a coffee grinder? No, it ain't, Carpy. Thanks for popping on in there, buddy boy. Thanks for popping on in. Is it a fishing reel? Says Ken Small Engines. No, it ain't. Is it an exercise bike? No, it ain't. Nature's Beauty. Is it an old winch? No. Is it a fence wire tensioner? Says John. No, it ain't. It's a good idea, though, but it ain't.
Yeah.
It ain't. I've got you. Oh, the fun we have for a free sticker and a keyring.
Something really old.
Yeah. Is it a wire puller? No, it ain't a wire puller. That's a good one. I've got you. What do you think, Thomas? What do you think that is then? No idea. Let me get my pop-out chat out. Wire puller, a finger trap? No, it ain't. A socket tensioner? No. Is it a nutcracker? No. Is it a hand drill? No. Is it an old wire stripper? No. Oh, come on, people. This one should be easy. Especially for your older folk. Is it a cable tensioner? No, it ain't. I'll show you again. Hi, Mick, Sparky, Thomas, Andrew, Scotty, and everyone in the chat, says Tim Palmer. How you doing, Tim? Nice to see you, mate.
Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Here you go, then. I can bring it up again.
No, at all.
Come on, people. We know what this is, don't we? We know what this is, don't we? We know exactly what this is. We've all used one, just not as old as this. Okay. Any ideas? Any ideas? Any ideas? No? Oh, Sparky's got it. Go on, Sparky. Let's have it then.
No, I'm just gonna remember how to word it. So just give me a second.
Very simple. Is it a lever tool? No, it ain't, Pete. It ain't a lever tool. Although you could do a lever tool to jack up your summer house, Pete. Is it a cock winder? Definitely not, Dirt Rider. Can you show it again? I just did, Tim. East, because it says an evening. Is it a can opener overkill? No, it ain't. It's not an overkill can opener. No, but this is sort of overkill for what this is for. But it done the job years ago. A flour mill rope winder? No, it ain't. Is it a whiskey? No, it ain't. Is it a jockey wheel? Now, Rona, I thought it was a jockey wheel when I first see it. I got to admit I did, but after I followed the pattern number to it, it certainly ain't. Is it a spud peeler? I don't know what sort of spud you got down your end, Pete. No, it ain't.
Big spuds.
Paul E. Hi, Mick. Good to hear you, bud. Sorry, I've been off channel for a bit. No problem, mate. Come and go as you feel. Is it a mangle? No, it ain't a mangle. Is it a carrot peeler? And no, it ain't a carrot peeler or a carrot cruncher or a carrot cruncher hole puncher. No, none of them. Show me the image, demands Paul E. Okay, Paul, just for you. Everybody else, shut your eyes. All right, here we go. Let's bring this up for you, then, Paul. Here we go. There you go. There you go. Knock yourself out, Paul. You'll get it first guess. There you go. There you go. Coming back. Is it a mincer? No. A mangle? No. Laugh at that. Egg slicer. Is it a map rule? No, it's not a map rule. No. Is it a boat winch? No, it ain't a boat winch. Is it a nail brush? I'm not putting up with that. My lord. Is it a ratchet spanner? And no, it's not a ratchet wrench either. No, it ain't one of them. Is it a potato masher? Congratulations, Paul. No, you're not a winner. No, it's really not one of them either. Is it a flagpole winch? No, it's not.
Fish out,
though. A crank on a unusual bicycle? No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It ain't. It ain't. Okay, so let me give you a clue. Is it a tooth extractor? Says Chris.
Oh, now.
For an elephant? Let me give you a clue. This piece of equipment is used within the agricultural, horticultural sort of business. Also will be used. Within. Be careful how I do it. Yeah, we'll go with that for now. See how you get on. Is it a tooth extractor, a screwdriver, a boat winch, a set of scales? No. Is it a drill? No. Thank you for my mug and sticker, says Alexander. You are welcome, Alexander. Hope you enjoy your sticker and your mug. Is it a ground drill? No. Light saw bait? No. Is it a winch for getting the wife's handbag? Could very well be. Could very well be. It looks like an old cake mixer with a crank. Oh, you're on about the old whiskey type. Yeah, it ain't. Trust me, this thing is a good size. It's a good size. Is it an egg beater? Is it a jack? No. Is it a plough winch? No. I think I've got you. Is it the winch that holds up a cow's leg? No, it ain't. I'll put the link out to the chat in case anyone wants to come up here and have a chat. How many in the house? 53 in the house, which is absolutely fantastic. Give us a thumbs up if you can. It doesn't cost you anything. They're completely free. A fruit puller? No. A veg sorter? No. To confirm the recall part number, there you are, Neil F. If you're in the chat, mate, there's your old part number. Or look at Garden Hire Spares site. They might have them. Is it a spider plough? No. A tractor wheel remover, says Scotty? No. Is it a hay winch? No. Is it a pulley block? No. Is it a flour miller? No. High East Coast? No. My lord, have I got you lot? My lord. Let me share the screen again. I think I might have got you lot. It's nice, isn't it, when you get one like this? It's lovely. I love it. There you go. There you go. So we got some kind of reduction gear thing going on here. Big old handle, and it looks like a crank handle here. So what's on the end? What's over here? That's the bit we want to know, don't we? That would give it away, wouldn't it? The bit that's on here. That would give it away. What do you think then, Thomas? What do you think it could be? You're sitting there, but you're about to put it in the chat. I know you are. You got that look about you. You're welcome, Mick. I've left it in the box so it doesn't get damaged. No, mate, use the mug. That's what it's there for. I've got me one from Terra Fix It All. Got my slippers mug. How cool's that? Slippers. He sent Riley Boy a parcel. Is it a planter? No. Is it a seed sower? No, it ain't. A steam engine? No, not do steam engines, mate. No. Thanks for that. You're welcome. Nature's Beauty says pliers. No, not pliers. Nope, not them. Is it a flywheel of a hater lawnmower? No, it ain't. Is it for connecting trailers? No, it ain't. Is it a hedge trimmer? No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I wasn't saying you're quite close, but you ain't actually. Is it a crank for a cover belt? No. Is it a wheelbarrow? No. Seems to be the mechanics for taking a load. No, wouldn't say so. Is it a hand pump? No. Why is his name Slippers? Because old people wear slippers, don't they? And if you check out when he's in the slippers get up, he's actually wearing slippers. Is it a stand pump? No, it ain't. I think I've got you. A tree stump puller. There you go. That's what we all want. A tree stump puller. No, ain't one of them. Is it a gauge tool? Nah. Oh, no, ain't. I could sit and do this one all day long. So come on, people. You're playing for. Let me get my stickers. Is it a butter chum crank? What the hell's a butter chum crank? Is that for getting the? Is that for doing something? Butter churn.
Yeah.
No, it ain't one of them. So you can win a Micks Mowers pen. They work, actually. Had no complaints yet about them. A Micks Mowers pen. You can win a Micks Mowers bottle opener. They're quite cool. You can win a Micks Mowers key ring. They're quite cool. Or you can win a Micks Mowers sticker. Now, we'll be changing my sticker at some point. I'm getting someone... I've got a IT wizard, and they're going to be converting my sticker over and doing a bit of changes to it. So there will be some new ones coming out, but we're going to hand them out anyway, can't we? Is it a tree stripper? No, it ain't. Slippers is 84 years old. He is. That's definitely right. Is it a pole winch? No, it ain't. Is it a wire twister? No, not a wire twister. Is it a combine harvester thing? No, it ain't. That's a good one, Mick. It is a good one. It is a good one. Hand crank clipper. What, for your toenails or something? No, ain't for that. Give us a big fat clue, says Carpy Chris. Okay. This piece of machinery is used. This piece of machinery, you would use it within the cutting grass, lawnmower sort of facilities. That's about the best I can go. The pens are great, says Benedict. Fantastic, Benedict. I like to hear that. I wasn't quite sure. When you buy something from eBay, not quite sure, are you? Is it a hole digger? No. Is it a tree limb winch? No. Is it a rope twister? No. Is it a weed puller? No, ain't a weed puller. Any old ideas, people? Any old ideas? We've got 47 in the house. Numbers dropping off. Everyone's getting bored of it because they can't guess what it is. Is it a topper? No, not a topper. Hiya, Sam. How you doing? Nice to see you. Is it a weeder? No.
How do you spell it?
Is it a seed sower? No, it ain't a seed sower. Is it a hand grinder? Sort of. There you go. We have a winner. Stop.
Hand
stop.
mulcher.
Let me get the right one before it jumps. There you go.
Blade sharpener.
Blade sharpener.
Blimey.
Let me grab the image for you. Hopefully it's big enough for you to see it. Let me blow that up and come back to you guys and put you onto there. Share the screen. And here's a patent for it, which would be that on there. So there you go. There's your gear reduction. Okay. And then it's got a big grinding wheel here, and you put your blade on there. There's your blade sitting in there. And you put your blade to where you want it, and then you grind your blade. Turn your handle and grind your blade up. It's a blade sharpener. It's for sharpening blades on mowers. This is the Micks Mowers show, after all. You think you'll get that? Lord. You'll guess it when it's a hole punch or leather cutter, but when it comes to a lawnmower bit of kit, you ain't got a clue. Let me grab my pen ready, because I know that Ken has currently got everything, so no doubt he's going to want to put it out to auction. Let me grab that, and a pen would be good. So, Ken Small Engine, are we going to be writing a number down and giving it away to somebody else who ain't got something? Just give me a yes if that's the case, Ken. I expect it will be.
It's a lottery draw.
Yeah, hang on, let's have a look here. Do a lottery draw, yeah, exactly that. Yeah. Shackle mower, yeah. Gear selector, no. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, it was cool, wasn't it? Yeah. It took me a little while to find that one. Well, there you go. The foot up the stairs, yeah, exactly that. So Ken, are we going to do a number? Guess what it is number to do it? Are we going to do that, Ken? Let me know. Someone's got to win it. You got to be in it to win it, right? Well, I go down. Yeah, that's it. Hi, Carpet Chris, says Tim Palmer. I'll put the link out again. Ken, are you going to do it? Oh, do you want me to give it away to somebody else, Ken, or what? Because you got all of it in you. I know you have, because I sent it all to you. Good luck, Ali. All right, you're saying good luck. I'm assuming Ken's going to say yes.
Yeah.
Did he say yes or not?
Yeah, he's put lottery draw.
A lottery draw. Okay, right. Yeah. Okay, so we've got 51. You've got 51 people in the house. Let me think of a number, and it don't start until I write in the chat start now. So let me write in the chat start now, and I'll put it in a minute, and we'll go from there before you start getting mucking about. Who's that coming in here? 2 seconds. Whoever it is down there. Let me think of a number. Let's go with let's go with that one there. That's good enough. Well, you're 1 to 100. Okay, right. Okay, numbers 1 to 100. We're going to go number. That's a big number too. Let's go with that number there. Right, away you go then. Numbers between 1 and 100. Away you go for a free prize. Off you go. I'll try and keep up. I promise. What have I got? Okay, right. Problem is my chat's now going to go bonkers, isn't it? It's frozen at the moment, so that means no one's typing. Even no one wants something. Here we go. It's starting to move now. Here we go. Right, there we go. I'll try and keep out for it. Numbers 1 to 100. 255 there. Ain't 55.
99.
Oh, it's starting to speed up. It's starting to speed up. Oh my Lord, this is going to get out of hand real quick, real fast. You lot are terrible. Right, I've got a winner. Right, hold it there. Got a winner. Stop. I've got to find it now. Got a winner.
No one say 833 then. That was my keyboard glitched.
Where are you? And I see it. There it is. There you gotcha. Right. There's a winner. I think that's a winner. Grandad's Workshop, you're the winner. Number, is that right? Yeah, number 67. There it is, just there. Number 67. You're the winner, Grandad's Workshop. So feel free to send me an email. My email address is just yonder. Send me an email up and just write an email. Mick, number 67. I would like stick a keyring pen, bottle or wherever you want. Put your address in there and one will be over to you. If you don't email me, you won't get. So I will not remember. I never do. So I think he was the first one to guess right. I've got someone in the basement. 2 seconds. I am coming. See who that is down there. Who we got? Ah, Tim. Very nice headphones. Are they pink headphones? Are they pink? Oh, okay.
Evening,
I swear, just
Ian.
asking. Oh, you come. There you go. How you doing, Tim? Nice to see you, buddy.
I'm good, thanks, Mick.
Good, man. Let's get down to the bottom of the old chat. See how we're doing. Hi, Ian, mate. Thanks for calling in. Hope you're doing well.
Ian.
Lord Ian's in the house. Congratulations
Right,
to
Tim.
Grandad's Workshop. Send me the email, buddy boy, and you got a prize. I don't know if you've got anything beforehand. I can't remember who's got what now. That's a problem. I always tend to
Who
forget.
dropped out?
Thomas.
Thomas
All
did.
right.
He goes to it, bro. He comes and goes.
All right.
He comes and goes as he likes. How you doing, man? All right.
I'm all right, yeah. I seen that
Good,
video
man.
the other day. Yeah, it's very funny, Mick.
I thought you'd like that. I thought you'd like that.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I've still got the letter here, Tim. Do you want me to show you? I'm not telling no lies.
No.
He's just reread it.
Well, you got to have a laugh on a joke, in you.
Yeah,
Got to.
I understand one.
You got to have a laugh on a joke.
Yeah.
Is that you there, Nick? I can't see you, Nick. Just move your head to your left slightly, or right, whichever way it is. Move your head, Nick. I can see you. I can see you. Up you come, Nick. Funny thing is, Mick, the strimmer worked fine for a very long time, at least over an hour before it just died and wouldn't restart. Then started flooding now and runs a blue smoke. Rings. It sounds like rings. You might have been running it either a little bit too lean, and you've done the rings in, or you're running it too rich. It could be just running it a bit too rich, possibly. So what I would do is I'm going to do a video very soon on how to mix fuel like a pro. Okay, now I don't want to teach people how to suck eggs. Okay, because lots of you people do run equipment very, very often. Okay, and you have your own ways of doing it. Okay. I classify myself as a pro mixer when it comes to two-stroke fuel, only because I do it in the simplest of ways. Okay, so what I do is I've got a little measuring bottle here. That's what I've got, and I always, despite the amount of machines that I have in here, I only ever mix up either 500 mil or 1,000 mil at a time. That's just what I do, because generally I get a trimmer coming in. I've got a test fire up, what sort of good stuff. Okay. All you need is one of these, some two-stroke oil, and those little tiny cowpole or Nurofen syringes you get for the kids. Yeah? One of them, right? One of them. Then what you do is you get your smartphone, right? Not everyone's got one. I get that. So you go on the internet, right? So let me blow myself up. I'll tell you how I do it, and this is exactly how I do it. Okay. Right, there you go. Let me get rid of that comment. 2 seconds. 40-1 I use. Okay, so how much oil do you put in at 40-1 then? And how much do you mix up, Toe? Let me know, okay? And let's see how right you are. Because if you're mixing 40-1, then you'll know, okay? So what I do is, me, myself, I get my little smartphone, right? See that? Yeah, smartphone, okay?
Yeah.
And there's a little tiny app just here. Just there, okay?
Yeah.
Little tiny app. And the app is called Gas Oil Mix. Right? Oh, there you go. So, if you're mixing up 1 litre or 1 gallon or whatever it is you're doing at 40-1, you need 25 mils of oil, okay? So, if you're mixing up 500 mil, which is half of this, all you do is you put in your 40-1, you tap your literage and you put in 0.5, right? Put in 0.5 and it tells you 12.5 mil of oil. So you can actually mix that up exactly right, and you can punch in any quantity you want. If you want 25-1, mixing up half a litre, you need 20 mil. If you're running at 50-1, this app is brilliant. I use it all the time. 50-1, you want 10 mil.
I usually go 5 and 5.
What do you mean?
For mixing 2-stroke.
I can't stress enough. Some machinery, you'll get away with it. Okay, 9 times out of 10, you'll get away with running it a little bit too rich or a little bit too lean, dependent on the type of fuel that you use, plus stabilizers, all that sort of stuff. Okay, but I'll tell you, who's that there? Snob, just lift your cap up, mate. Just so I know it's not a recording, buddy, please. Is that you? Can't tell if it's you, Snob. Snob, give me the birdie. That's for you. That's you. Lovely, right? I've become Snob. So that's how I do it. Okay, so if you're commercial and you're mixing up 10 liters or 10 gallons, just get the app. Okay, punch it in whatever it is your quantity is, and when you go to the filling station, just make sure you put in 10 liters, not 10 and a half, because you need more oil. Put in 10 liters, and then just put the right amount of oil in as per your app. It's that simple. There are so many charts now, or one of these things. I hate these things. Absolutely hate them. Only because you fill up the fuel up to this line, and then you add up to oil where you want it. It is such a pain in the arse when you sat there holding it up to the light, trying to see where the oil is, especially if the oil is a brownie colour. If you've got the blue or the red one, you're all right. I don't like it. Okay, so what I use is that gas oil app. Sent you a pic on Instagram, chat Mick. Okay, I'll look, Tope. So yeah, get yourself the app, and there's loads on there. Follow the instructions and just mix up what you need. Bearing in mind, 500 ml. If you ain't got one of these, 500 ml is a bottle of Coke, a bottle of water, Fanta. You know the sort of bottles you get in Tesco's, the little tiny ones you get in the meal deals. They're 500 ml. Okay, so if you fill that up with petrol out your big can, and then put your right amount of oil in as per what your app says, give it a little shake. That's just enough. And generally, most trimmers, hedge cutters are roughly 500 ml tank capacity. So you can't go wrong. If you've got a litre with you or 5 litres, you can mix it up as and when you need it. So that way you've always got plain fuel and 2-stroke fuel as and when you need it. But I can't stress enough that in the basement, no rush. I see you, Ken. Ken, just give us a wave, mate, please.
Anyway,
Ken.
hello, everybody on the panel. Hello, Nick.
Hello, Snobby.
Hi, Snob. How you doing, babe?
Hello, Baldy. Good to see you.
Who you talking to? Me, Nick, or Sparky?
You.
Hell, isn't that hilarious?
Oh,
That's not even funny.
No.
At least I come up on your
Snobby.
panel.
Say again.
I say, at least I come up on your panel.
I can't. Is your microphone working, Snob?
Oh, it's working fine and you can hear me.
Who comes up on my panel? Who are you referring to?
You.
Me? I come up on my own panel. Of course I do. It's my panel. Why wouldn't I?
Oh, shut your face.
I don't know what Ken's doing. Ken, give us a wave, mate, if you're down there. I can see you, Ken.
Hello,
Yeah,
everybody.
Dirt Rider, you can change this, Ken. Dirt Rider, you can change it to all your American quantities as well. So it's not a problem. You can do gallons, ounces, milliliters, whatever you want to do. You can change it all up. So it is sort of idiot-proof. I'll tell you the reason why I did that is that I sold a... Do you remember a little while ago? In fact, was it you, Tim? I think it was you, Tim. Did you give me or sell me a pull cord assembly for a power performance strimmer last year? A blue one. Was it you? Your mic's not working.
Not guilty, mate.
Okay. Anyway, I sold this little strimmer. I got it working. It ran sweet as a nut. I sold it last year, and the bloke said, he texted me 2 weeks ago. He said it don't work. And it was running really. It was running really rich. Spark plugs all plugged up. I showed him the app, and now he's mixing like a pro. And that's how I do it. So you've been doing, Snobby boy. You've been doing well.
Well, listen. I don't normally grace myself on other people's panels, especially if I'm not a moderator. Right?
I know that.
I'm not butthurt or nothing like that. But obviously, don't respect me as being a moderator on the stream anymore. I don't know why, but
What me? What me taking you off as a moderator?
yeah. I
Where?
don't know why. It don't matter. I'm not bothered. It just
What?
means
What? Have you come up? Have you come up to have a go then?
Hey?
What, have you come up to have a go or something?
Have a go at what?
Well, not being a moderator.
No, not at all. I just wondered why I weren't. I used to be.
Yeah, all my moderator spanners were all removed due to the issues that you were having on your stream. I removed everybody's moderator spanners, and you're a moderator. What's up with you?
Oh, I wasn't. I wasn't
so
last week either. Not last week because you weren't here last week, but the week before I
Wasn't
wasn't.
here last week. No idea, mate. But I think you weren't. You up on, I think you spent most of the day up on the panel, didn't you, last week? That's probably why you weren't issued last week with it.
You weren't here last week. You was on your anniversary meal.
Week before. Sorry, week before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's right. It was me, you, and Ali. Ali was up here, wasn't he, as well? We were having a screen, weren't we?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
that was right.
you're right, Ralph.
As you know, Snobby, moderator tools are there for people to run links and do what they need to do. And I think so many people they expect the blue spanner because they think they look cool with one.
Well, yeah, I mean, I get that. I understand. In fact, is there any chance after the stream? I don't know how long we're going for.
It was me, you, and Ali. Ali was up here, wasn't he, as well? Ken's an amateur. Ken, remove your YouTube, buddy. Come on. You're an amateur.
Tonight, but perhaps if we could have a little private chat after or something.
Are you saying to me that after my stream you want to have a little one-to-one chat, just me and you?
If you like, yeah.
Do you want me to light some candles?
Please. Get the rosy.
I can make it actually quite romantic.
No, a couple of things have come to light that I need to share with you, that's all.
I can make it quite romantic. Look.
Oh, now we're talking.
That looks dangerous.
I'll bring the cherries.
After my stream, you want to have a little one-to-one chat with me? No, Ken, turn your YouTube off, baby. You got YouTube on, Ken. YouTube is turned on,
TV,
Ken.
that's what it is.
I can make it actually quite romantic.
Snobby, I got you the parcel, by the way, Snobby.
Well, you should do it. We did send it.
I know, I just said I've got it, and I'll told you just on live tomorrow.
Oh, they're the same.
Hold on.
They're the same. They got their YouTube turned. What's up with these Americans tonight? They got all their YouTube turned on. Right, are we done? Yeah. Are we done, you professionals? Are you ready? Right, Jason's ready. Okay. Let me try Ken. What's Ken? Ken, you all right?
Well, there.
I think he's there.
Ken's struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Pate.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
I just want to thank Nick and everybody else in the chat for helping me work on that lawnmower.
You're welcome. We're here to help each other out.
That is what the live stream is all about, right?
Yeah, exactly that.
Together we grow, together we mow, and we just continue to help each other out.
Well, it goes across the entire board. It's like Ian Matthews has promised to send me out a pull cord assembly for a mower, which he's had now for about 18 months. I don't know whether he's actually waiting for the cost of postage stamps to go down, but it ain't going to happen, Ian.
You know what? Maybe he has personal attachment to that recoil. It's like you ever see like American Pickers or the other shows where they have like some item and they want to get rid of it and they're about to sell it. Oh, no, forget it. Meanwhile, that thing hasn't moved or been touched in years. And now all of a sudden, because somebody else wants it, it has value.
Yeah, but he's like that with his stickers.
Yes, definitely snobby.
You know, he's like that with everything. He's emotionally attached to everything in that shed.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to let go, don't you? Just let it go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let it go. Ian, you can't take it with you, mate. You know what I mean? You spend it whilst you got it. So Toby, what I would do is just to double check, Toby, is ditch all your fuel out your machine. Ditch it, okay? Get rid of it. Use it for cleaning or something, and mix up a brand new batch, okay? And then retry it and go from there. But if you're still experiencing smoking problems, with a fresh batch of fuel, and I mean fresh. I don't mean get more fuel out of your fuel container. Get rid of your fuel and go and buy fresh fuel. If you've still got smoking, I would say it's rings or valve, mate. That's what I'd say.
Mick, I meant to say to you, I put that the trigger assembly on for that Challenge Extreme I got, and it's working.
Any good? Yeah, got it done, did you?
Yeah, I got it done.
Good, man. Yeah, was it a bit fiddly?
I got it on first go. But
Well,
I just wasn't.
Was it quicker than me with the hedge trimmer?
I've not seen that video. It was quicker.
My lord, he come up here. He's not even watched the video. Right, you can go. So who was that? Someone put a comment in there. Mick, what's the name of that app called? The app is called, and this is Android. App is called. Hang on. Where is it? Here it is. It's called Gas Stroke Oil Mix. Is what it's called. But there's so many. There's so many.
Well, edgy for an app name, Gas Stroke Edger Mix.
Well done, you. Gas Stroke Oil Mix. A little bit of play on words there. I mean, only thing is because I don't know if you guys are familiar in America, but we got a brand over here called Titan, which generally is sold out of Screwfix. It's one of their brands. They run at 40-1. And I've ran them at 50-1, and they run like an absolute pig. You run them at 40-1 like they should be, and they run sweet as a nut. So just that difference, between the two, it makes all the difference.
I put 50-1 in everything. I try and keep it simple. That's it. I know it's. I think I would speak a lot of older.
Jason, you just dropped your cowboy hat on the floor, mate. Oh, you can look round too. Yeah, I have. I have lots of people that just do 50-1 cures all. A lot of it depends on the revs that you're running as well. If you're going to run slightly richer stuff, if you're running at a lot higher revs too, that will help it. But specification, and I just find with lots of the home users stuff, they do run a different variant. So for what it is, for mixing up 500 ml at a time, you won't go far wrong.
I've just put the link in for that app in the chat. If anybody wants that app, there is loads out there.
Mint chocolate.
Perfect. Thanks, Sparky.
What's this? I have a handle for a petrol Flymo. McCullough at SP46. If anyone needs it, you can arrange a courier. There you go. Neil's giving away free stuff. Like free stuff, don't we?
Nice. Are Flymos frequent by you guys? Because I think to me or us, correct me if I'm wrong, Flymos are the hover mowers.
Yeah, that's them. Yeah, that's them.
They do have engines as well, don't they?
The bright orange
Say again, mate.
Flymo, isn't it?
They do have engines as well, the Flymos.
Yeah, but the newer ones actually are now coming out with Hondas. They're coming out with 35s on them. A real nice bit of kit. But Flymo, I know that Ken wants one. Ken wants one with a Tecumseh on it, a two-stroke Tecumseh one. That's what Ken's after. He's not. If I get one, I can post it. You're going to have it. I ain't touching it. But the good ones, the Allen ones are even better. The Allen hover mows, they're really good. Because they've actually come with a set of wheels on the back as well, so you can mow in straight lines with them as well. I'm not a fan of a hover mower.
I've got a very, very good question, actually. Right, I don't know whether I've actually said this one before. Right, obviously, the more we progress with technology and stuff, right.
Yeah.
I'm seeing on the TV on a regular basis now. I think it's G-Tech. They're sort of now making battery trimmers, battery lawnmowers, and battery everything. Do you think that maybe in another 10 years we will see the end of a engine mower?
I personally think, Snobby, we will not ever go 100% electric. I've seen a lot of the commercial stuff coming out from especially Steel. They're doing some fantastic stuff with chainsaws, fantastic stuff with strimmers and trimmers. And I think you've got to embrace it. You've got to embrace it. Yeah, it is the way forward. It's cleaner. no carburetors to clean, all that sort of good stuff. We had this sort of chat just the other week. The problem is that commercially, there's nothing out there that will last a long amount of time on a single charge. So you've got to invest in it. And I mean, you've got to have power banks in your van. You've got to have several batteries. The chainsaw actually comes with, you've got the chainsaw, a big pipe that comes up, and you wear a backpack. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong, but using a chainsaw with a backpack on and a big hose, to me, that's a little bit dangerous. This is my own consensus. A little bit dangerous. A little hose either going over your shoulder or under your arm. Chainsaws are one of the most dangerous bits of kits out there, apart from a silky saw. I'm not a fan of it, but I know that Jason's got a little tiny weed whacker, a little tiny electric weed whacker. He absolutely adores it. He thinks it's brilliant. I personally would just throw it in the road and hope the car runs over it. But if you've only got a little lawn you're doing just for nipping up, that's brilliant. But I think what it'd be, Snob, it would be home user will benefit from this if you've got a little garden. But the commercial boys, that's going to really be expensive. That's my consensus. What do you guys think?
I get what you're saying, but we've now moved on to have electric cars, right, that do in excess of 300 miles before a charge. So, you know, why can't we then make a lawnmower a ride-on that has a battery that's rechargeable?
They have one.
They have one. 300 square meters of lawn.
Mm-hmm.
They got them.
You want me to speaker? I'll let you guys go, and I'll go last.
I don't mind whoever.
So they make commercial grade machines because due to coronavirus, our town banned gas-powered leaf blowers because they said it would fear that it would spread coronavirus. Now, can I just cut you short, Jace? I'll come straight back to you. I have a celebrity in my basement. This person is my lord. Big. Do we have any guesses who this could? My lord, do you have any guesses who it could be?
Gotta be Bruce.
Plonker.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around the world, let's get ready to rumble! Here he is!
Plonker's back!
Plonker.
It's Plonker.
Good evening, girls. How are we?
We were close. BP has that
Anyway,
store.
that's enough of it.
Just get up
3 seconds. That's not bad. How are we all?
All right, Phil. I'll come back to you in 2 seconds, Phil. We've got a bit of a debate going on.
Yeah,
no
Jace,
where you go?
mate.
All
No
right.
problem.
So anyway, we'll send forward. Electric lawnmowers commercially are out there. Okay, they're extremely expensive because we actually looked into it. They're about $25,000, and they're guaranteed. I think it's Mean Green Machines. I'm sure there's another company that came out. They actually make a zero-turn stand-on unit that's absolutely phenomenal. No belts, no spindles, just electric mowers. Now, when we saw the price tag, obviously we'd walk away from that. But after you get your incentives and all your rebates, apparently it's not that bad. I am in contact with one person who uses it on a daily basis. He's a professional landscaper, and his run of the go is that he is trying to start a green lawn care business. So he has a Mean Green Sander, battery powered, but everything else, I don't know if you guys have it by you guys. It's called Ego, EGEO. 56 volts. So far, he has no problems with his stander, right? Because what happens is that his stander is just like the regular battery-powered lawnmowers, if you're not familiar or not, that once the battery-powered lawnmower picks up more resistance, it will naturally speed up and call for more power compared to, a lawnmower that'll always just go. With the battery-powered lawnmower, it'll cut. Once it gets to thicker grass, it'll call for more power and so on and so on. Now, there also is a warning label not the warning label, but there is some sort of device or contraption that when your battery starts getting to a certain amount of power, all sorts of doohickeys and stuff are going to go off and let you know that you are eventually going to run out of battery power, and you have the choice to keep going as you're mowing, or you can choose to kick down and turn down the power of the actual motor or not.
Yeah.
So the Ego, he's been having nothing but problems with, in the sense of warranty, because it's still new technology, and authorized repair shops aren't properly or maybe trained to go about it. So when he necessarily has he has two trimmers. The hedge trimmers he just uses sporadically, but I would say green is going to come here, but a long way for us. A long way.
If I can just jump in, Ken, I just answer your question. Ken, around here where we live, they will pay for that.
You want one,
They don't know any better, and around here they want the latest, greatest thing, and they'll go green on everything around here.
But the landscaper,
and they'll pay more for it in a heartbeat. But trust me,
the landscaper,
because they have no clue. They just like the fact that it's the latest and it's green. And these housewives, they'll cut their husband's checks out in a heartbeat. Trust me.
So the landscaper that I'm talking about, he doesn't do residential. He scored a lot of commercial big accounts just because he's going green. He maybe has a handful of residential accounts. I'm trying to get him to start a YouTube channel.
Not only that, in another 10 years' time, I know that's a long way off, even 5 years' time, right? The battery technology that they will have and improve on is just going to get better and better and better. Batteries going to become smaller and smaller and hold so much charge. I mean, we all have a phone that's got a battery in it, that lasts for ages. The technology on batteries is just growing.
Mm-hmm.
It's powered your microphone on, Snobby, because you've gone nowhere.
We spent $800 on an electric battery-powered lawnmower, and I returned it. I hated you guys know me. I'm a fanatic with my lawn. I'm used to it looking and being a certain way. That $800 lawnmower did not hold up to my, my lawnmower is worth retail for $1,000. I bought it secondhand, but I could never get that cut quality out of that lawnmower. Sorry. So back to this I go. I won't visit.
I do agree. And looking at some of the bigger channels, and I'm not talking about like Terrell Fixes All. But I watched lots of other channels, and there's one channel in particular that I watch. I'm sure he's sponsored by Steel because he's definitely a Steel boy. He's got so much electric stuff, and we even use electric chainsaws now on the railway, which is something we never thought we'd do. Only because we use them at 2:30 in the morning. A lot quieter, and do you know what? They get the job done. But we're carrying around big bags with like 8 batteries in it because we use them for 8 and 9 hours solid. So, my concern is, and I don't think, as always, the manufacturer isn't too concerned. I watched a YouTuber a little while ago. He's a bit of a fool. He bought a bit of machinery out of one of your supermarkets. And getting some feedback off you, Tim. And I think he paid something like £15 for a hedge trimmer, £15 for a battery, and he was going to use it commercially. I think he had it about 3 days, and he decided to go and buy a second-hand Echo. The problem's going to be is that, again, the lower-end economy stuff is where it's going to suffer. A bit like what you find, Snobby. How many times have you been out in the past 3 months and found the little electric mowers on the side of a road? I can't hear you, Snob. Your mic's turned off, Snob. No, I haven't got you, Snob. Anyone else here, Snobby?
No, I just
I muted myself because the dogs were barking.
Okay, that's
right.
fine. Yeah,
I'll find one a week.
Yeah,
I'll find one a week.
And that just speaks volumes in my eyes. All these little tiny places that are going out selling these cheap little electric trimmers, which are great just for doing your little garden. But if you've got a big hedge like me, I'd have to buy three or four of them a month just to keep them going.
Yeah. we are moving.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We are moving in that way, aren't we? It's like a throwaway society. You know, everything we buy mainly comes from China, and it's a throwaway society we live in. And I think with the environment and the green thing and everything like that, and as what's her name? You know, they want the latest thing. They don't care how much it costs; they want it. And you know, if you can't afford it, you're going to be left behind because, unfortunately, it only takes one rule overnight to say, right, all engines, regardless of what they are, they're banned.
Yep, like California. Yep,
they're banned. And then you have a leg to stand on. You get caught using one, you get a massive fine. Blah blah blah. We all know where it goes.
So that's the direction our town is going in. There's rumors that if you have a gas-powered leaf blower, you're supposed to register it and pay a fee every year. Wow. Now, I'm closely monitoring the community pages. Oh, okay.
Smith and Allen.
Just replying to Godfrey's comment there. If you check out, he's restoring a mower. If you check out Smith and Allen Paints, you'll get a paint matching within that company there, mate. Check them out.
Do they do Atco Green as well, by any chance?
So you've now got to buy a license to use a leaf blower.
If you want a gas-powered leaf blower, you're going to have to register it and pay a yearly fee. The only way to get around paying a yearly fee of your gas-powered leaf blower is that they're saying that you must own 3 to 5 pieces of battery-powered equipment.
Wow.
And that's how you get. Now, this is just Nolan talks. As things come together, as soon as they have a town meeting, you bet you know what, I'm going to be down there, you know, hooting and hollering because, you know, I feel personally, because we use it, we have it on our channel, Snip and Bits, what's good and what's bad.
Well, it's already happening over here, Snobby. I was either watching, and you have to forgive me, it might be Nikki Walsh or it might be Gardner.
Yeah,
they're now trying to stop commercial landscapers using strimmers or weed whackers on the curbside because of risk of bits coming off, smashing cars, health and safety. And we're now bringing out this wire, or have brought out a wire wheel and also a hedge trimmer attachment style teeth assembly. And they're trying to stop you from weed whacking and using strimmers against the curbside because of health and safety. Now they're trying to push these wire brushes forward. They're quite good, and it's just less risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched a few videos on those wire brushes. I think. I didn't even think about debris and all about. The videos I've seen, they look very efficient as far as cleaning up the curb, getting your dirt out, and getting the weeds out from the cracks and crevices. I think that's a lot better and more efficient than just trying to hose, your string and chewing it up. But then, who the heck wants to have the time to change out your head and put that metal contraption on the wire wheel to do it? That time is money, especially for these commercial guys that are cutting lawns, 25, 35 a pop, they're going by volume. They're not going by, quality per se.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see what BWS Electronics said there, that we probably haven't got the actual grid for it right now. But I'm sure in time we will have it. I mean, we're moving forward with electric vehicles. It's not our choice. It's being taken away from us. And eventually there'll all be electric vehicles. It's all to do with the environment, and if all these other third world countries come up to date with us as well, then it won't be such a bad thing. But it seems like we're penalised in the UK. It'll end up happening in the US as well. It already is, and these other countries need to get up to date as well. But
I mean, Snobby, it started, in my opinion, about 10 years ago, especially in America, in different states where I think actually Jason was talking about something the other day about emissions for a car. We have carburetors that are being sold out of China that are regulated for America, that have very limited tuning capabilities, or you don't have the ability to tune a carburetor. So that started a long time ago with the big emissions push. I personally think, yeah, electric is definitely the way to go, but no one's going to give up their stuff until it becomes affordable and reliable. Because, you know, at the end of the day, most electric products, and even with some of the petrol stuff, as I was saying, Titan, out of Screwfix Direct, you can buy a strimmer multi-tool with chainsaw, brush cutter, strimmer, extension bar, and hedge trimmer, £167 today, 2-year warranty.
Blimey.
So you can run that to death commercially, and the day before the warranty runs out, go down and say it's broken. I need a new one. 2-year warranty. All electric products.
Wow.
If you go to Curry's PC World and you buy a fridge, it comes with a year's manufacturer's guarantee as standard, and then you just buy a 5-year extended warranty. Might cost you £100 for 5 years, say, on a piece of equipment, and as soon as it breaks down, you just take it in, give me a new one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to drop Mick. Thanks for having me on the panel.
It's a good thing.
Welcome, babe.
Yeah, you take care of
See you
yourself,
later,
everyone.
Sparky.
See you later, Snobby. See you later, Ken.
Nice to
See you
talk
later,
to you,
everyone.
Sparky.
See you later,
Take
Sparky.
it easy. Have a wonderful time. See you lot tomorrow sometime.
See you later.
No problem. No problem, Godfrey, mate. Hope your restoration goes well. Godfrey, my email address is just below. Let me fire that up for you. There's my email address, mate. Send me some photographs of before and after, mate, just so I can send it straight on the old stream. Be much appreciated. If you don't mind doing that, I like to see it.
I mean, sometimes
So,
things that go right. It seems that if you've got unlimited funds, right, and you can afford to maybe borrow the money or whatever the situation is, and you can keep moving with times, right, and you can afford to buy this new stuff. If you can't afford to buy this new stuff, these people ain't interested. They're not interested.
The problem comes. I can't hear Tim. You got some noise coming back, Tim.
That's better.
The problem comes, Snobby, is eventually, I think, with the way the electrics is going, is the petrol stuff is not going to be available. It's very much like the vaping community. With TPD compliance came in, you can only buy 2 mil tank capacities. You got to go to China to get it, and wait 3 weeks now. Eventually, 5-10 years time down the road, you're not going to see a petrol mower, a petrol trimmer in the shops. They're not going to be allowed to sell them. You just won't get them.
I mean,
they won't be there.
You can easily remember the battery-powered milk floats, right? That used to have a load of milk bottles on there that would have a huge round to drop the milk every day. Obviously, that became obsolete. That disappeared, didn't it? So we had
still around there.
Back then, we're talking like maybe 40 years ago, we had battery-powered milk floats, right? And obviously, we've well improved on that now with electric vehicles and so on. And it just seems the way the world's going, you know, all engines. I mean, we're talking about not allowing you to buy a diesel engine car. You know, so if I go out and buy a diesel engine car and then next year they say, right, no, we're not allowed on the road anymore. What are you going to do? You can't sell it.
Well, I mean, I know where this is going, Snob, and I think you don't have to worry. They will be doing Bentleys in electric form, so don't worry, Snob. You're going to get a I know what you're saying. Where does it put us, in regards to Jason and myself and Conker, whatever? Where does it put us in 5 years' time? Do we have to become electricians? Because I know for a fact, I've looked inside the Hater Envy lawnmowers, looked inside the Bosch lawnmowers, and it's the same motor, exactly the same motor. And like you say, Snobby, you've seen it. You've cut inside the motors, and they're not copper; they're aluminium.
Yeah.
And they're all the same motors. But the problem comes from me is that I can put a new motor in a mower, but the cost of a fly mow or Bosch mower is about £120, £80 somewhere in there just for a motor, which outweighs the cost of a brand new machine with 2-year warranty.
Yeah, and I know that Jason, what I know, is a diesel fitter, right? He's worked on diesel vehicles, right? Now, my son is My son is now 29. He's been a mechanic since he left school, right? He's now working on hybrid vehicles. So in his time of doing his apprenticeship, and now today, you know, he's now going on courses to work on hybrid vehicles in that small time. So in another 10 years, if he carries on with his career, which I think he will do, what will he be doing in 10 years' time? It'll be fully electric.
Yeah, it will be. It will be.
No diesel vehicles. There won't be anything, you know. They're talking about battery aeroplanes. I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm. So in my field where we live on an island. So people try and focus on green, obviously, for low emissions.
Yep.
Our shop was fitted to accept a hybrid fleet. Now, the range on these trucks, listen, 100 miles.
Crazy.
100 miles. So where are these trucks going to go? You know, Amazon can't use it. They were Sprinter vans. I'm not sure if you guys have Sprinters, but you guys should have. They were Sprinter vans, electric fleet, 100 miles of runtime. So they spent all sorts of money retrofitting our shop, and then only to find out that these things only have a range of 100 miles. That is nothing on our island because it's stop and go. There's never a smooth, run. So they tried even pushing this fleet in the city, and they couldn't get nobody to touch these trucks. So as mechanics, are we concerned for hybrids? Yes, we do have hybrids in the sense that Mr. Briggs and Stratton or Twisted Beats and Garage, they drive the trucks that have the sleeper in the back, so you could sleep in them. Those actually have a separate engine in it called an APU, which runs the air conditioner. You don't have to have the truck running. You run this little generator, little small engine, and it powers everything. We've seen a shift from that small, diesel-powered engine generator to it's a full-blown electric where it's an EPU. So we've had just a little bit of training on it. So far, they're very reliable. We haven't had, knock on wood, much issues yet. Now, as far as when the big diesel trucks, if they ever become, battery powered, I would be a little worried because I'm terrible at electric. I'm horrible with electronics, but the truck still needs to stop, still needs to turn. Yep. It still needs to do a few other things that I could still have a job by staying away.
Don't worry. I always say, just like touching a hot stove, you learn so many times. You get zapped a few times, you'll learn.
You get zapped by that truck, you're in for
You'll know, yeah.
You'll learn fast.
That'll wake you up.
Well, actually, as you mentioned the actual Sprinter vans, I'll take you talking about Mercedes. Is that right? The Mercedes Sprinter vans?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Right, well, I know from my son that over the rear leaf springs on the Mercedes vans, the new ones now, they've actually replaced the steel with a composite of fiberglass and plastic. Right? Yes, the leaf springs now on the new Sprinter vans are plastic. Then the metal's gone. It's to reduce the weight of the vehicle.
Yeah.
That won't last me. I'll have to double check. So I work for a company where we have a very current, fleet. I'll check the 2021 Sprinters just because I'll look. I'm curious.
You'll see. You'll go, bloody hell, he was right,
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm afraid I would just be by God awful shocked because nobody loads their truck to spec. Everybody for the most part overloads that truck.
I think it's to reduce the weight of the overall vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what it's about, reducing
and make it more efficient. But that's not
more efficient. Yep.
I can imagine that being like a work van, but not for something that you use for transportation to move stuff with you. Those things are always overloaded.
I also know, I don't. This is what my son tells me. Even in new Mercedes vans today, like the Vitos, they've not actually got a Mercedes engine in them. They've got a Renault engine in them. So people think they're a Mercedes, but the engine's a Renault. Yet when you take it for a service, you've actually got to pay for Mercedes oil to go in the Renault engine.
Yeah. I think we had Mavaros, Nissan Mavaros, are they? Vauxhall Mavaro, and they were actually Renaults as well.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they were Renaults.
everything's being consolidated, so that just the one factory is producing the engines for many type of vehicle names.
Mm-hmm. Well, you want to talk about blasphemy of rebranding, right? So we're talking about Sprinters and Mercedes-Benz, right? We have Freightliner Sprinters, and all it is that literally all they did is debadge the Mercedes, put a different grill on it, put a different label on it, and it's a Freightliner now. It's not even a Mercedes-Benz, but the engine's Mercedes, all the filters, all the parts we use come from Mercedes. So that's just straight out blasphemy.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Cool. So, I've got a burning question. Where the bloody hell have you been?
I've been, to be honest with you, mate.
Didn't hear a word of that.
We're banned.
Right, let's try again, shall we? I was in mourning because I went to see you last Saturday, and you didn't have a stream.
I would have invited him for the anniversary.
Because I've spent all week in mourning. I've had a black thing around here.
Oh yeah.
And
if you checked out my community tab, you would have seen I put a post up there saying no stream. And in fact, I put that up in error, and Snobby corrected me saying, "Don't you mean Saturday night?" So,
well, I didn't quite get around to seeing that, but I was in tears.
Well, that ain't my fault.
Nice one, Nick.
But I wished you a happy anniversary, if you remember. Did you get the check?
No.
Damn, post office, you can't rely on, can you?
Well, it's not a problem. It's not a problem, Plonk. I've got your address. I'll come and get it.
Yeah, you have actually. Yeah. I've been very quiet listening to a very interesting conversation there, and it's very interesting. Yes, very interesting. I used to work for Dyson, as you probably know. You probably didn't know that. Dyson is a well-known vacuum cleaner, or as we called it years ago, floor care.
Is that where the saying says you've got more suck than Dyson?
Leave it.
Good timing.
I have a question for you then, Conker.
Go on, mate.
As you actually work for Dyson, I've actually taken a few Dyson vacuums apart before. And why is it then that they have a Panasonic motor in them?
Because Dyson buy Panasonic motors.
There you go. So is it really a Dyson Hoover or is it a Panasonic?
It ain't a Hoover, mate. It's floor care.
All right, floor care, Hoover, vacuum.
If you worked in Dyson, if you used the H word, you'd be fired. Honest to God, I worked there for 4.5 years, right? Now,
but what I'm saying is the public out there ain't aware of that inside of that Hoover, which they're thinking they're buying a Dyson product, it's actually a Panasonic motor that's sucking it up.
Well, it's a Dyson. It was actually a Dyson
technology for the cyclonic airflow.
And it works on a digital motor, and it's good, and it's very good. And the one for the small one, what's the thing? We call that thing they blow the hair with.
Hair dryer.
Hair dryer.
Hair dryer, right?
They're quite expensive though from Dyson.
Hair dryer.
They're so
Head dryer, sorry. Head dryer.
In the team that helped develop that one. That's, whatever. That's a long time ago. But the motor in that, I'm talking, right? Watch the lips. I'm talking, right? Here we go. What was I saying?
Oh my God.
Oh, the motor.
Don't know, but it was boring. He didn't have to waffle on.
Well, see do you want to see? I'll show you something now. Do you want to see the actual motor that put in a hairdryer? Do you want to see one?
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
No.
Yeah. Go and get it. Go and get it. Yeah. Bye.
Right. And I know what he told me off because he didn't want. He didn't.
Why can't we just have Mrs. Conker in the chair instead? It's so much better when she comes on and you're not there.
Now look. See this? I'm going to show you something. Put me up here, Mick. Where are you? There is the motor.
Wow.
That was inside. Where are we?
Tim, wake up. All right. Let one rip.
Congratulations on your award. I think
You see, yeah,
a beautiful
the thing is, you see, the thing is that
no good
you
taking
really,
boys.
You shouldn't really be making yourself awards in your shed. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I've
I didn't put your name up as well. Sorry about that. But that was awarded to me when I left. But that's the size of the motor.
That's very cool. I like it.
That's the size of my finger, right? There you go. Look.
Isn't that lovely?
Contact.
See,
Contact.
There's an awful lot of water that goes under this bridge. That's not the right word. No.
Mr. Contra, are you very proficient in electrical work? I'm asking. What happened?
But pardon, sorry again, mate. Say again.
So are you proficient in electrical?
I haven't got the slightest clue, mate. I'm a quality engineer. I didn't have the slightest clue.
Okay.
I was told if you let your finger out, stick it on. If it stings, it's wrong.
Right. I've got a question. I've got a question there from Paul E. He's saying he's got issues with his steel strimmer. He runs a compression test. It hits 90, but then it drops. So I would say there's something going on with your rings. Is if your compression is dropping, the compression is probably going past the ring. So take it apart and then just have your piston in about I don't know 20 mil, something like that, and then pour a little bit of fuel in there, and then just leave it for sort of 2 or 3 minutes and see if the fuel disappears inside it. You have to take it apart, I'm afraid, but it's what we call let by. It could be a ring issue. That's why your compression is dropping, because your fuel is going past your rings.
And let's be honest, Mick. Let's be totally honest. There's nothing worse when your ring leaks. To be honest with you,
Absolutely. I did say that I'd missed him. It's my own fault. And to be fair, we got away with it for nearly a week. You know, he wasn't on alleys, he wasn't on snobbies, and he turned up like a bad smell. So.
That made myself laugh then.
I like that. He turned up like a bad smell.
Well, you say that because. Oh dear, because that mower I have. Oh, I got to say, mate, before I go any further, big shout out for Pete Froud, brilliant guy, mate. I went up there and seen him, and he helped me out no end with a couple of motors. Pete, I don't know if you're around, mate, but thanks. You're a top man. You really are.
Phil, if you're just going to come on here and lie about Pete, then don't bother. You know what I mean? Whenever I go to
very highly of you. Mickey spoke very highly of you.
He will do. I'm a lot taller than him.
How much money did you say he owed you now? I can't remember.
That's good.
The thing is that when I go into Pete's house, I never got nothing. I come away empty-handed all the time. So you did quite well to get. To be fair, he did say to me, "I've got some old dodgy motors here. I'll give him off the field, see if he can have them." You know what I mean? Just get rid of them.
Pete Froud last week on Instagram was posting a lot of lawnmowers. Were those yours? It was the Briggs. I think another one was a Honda. Were those yours lawnmowers that he was posting on Instagram, Tom?
Might have been.
Did you drop off a Honda?
Brilliant kid.
Listen, if you lived in this mind, it's frightening. I can tell you.
Every day is different. That's probably.
You never find your way out.
Now, let me tell you something. I mean, I'm talking. Watch the lips, right?
Easy, innit? So easy.
Nothing more.
Yeah.
Watch my lips. You ain't saying nothing.
Hey, Mick, you felt like it was time served?
Does he? You know that mower I had? Oh, where's he gone? There we go. You know that motor with the aid of Pete, I got it sussed, and it runs sweet as a dream. I think I sent you an email. Did I?
Whoa! Step back, sister. With the aid of Pete, I got it sussed. You come down here, giving it all the big one in my shack. and I poured a bit of oil in the head, in the cylinder, and we watched the oil piss out the bottom of the head. And I said, head gasket, take your head off and have a look at it. And now you're going to sit there.
Did you say piss?
Well, I'm talking. And now you're going to sit there and say that you got the medal. You're going to take the carrot for that. Well, actually, you will take the carrot because you're a carrot cruncher, but that's irrelevant. But I said it was a head gasket. The oil was pissing out the bottom, and you're going to say you did it? My God, I should remember. Yeah, you can sit there, bow your head in shame, Mister Head. Say again, Snob.
Now you can tell why he worked for Dyson.
Yeah, you're right.
Leave it. I've got it running, but it kept smoking as all this oil appeared on the top of the exhaust. Right?
Yeah.
And you did offer me some advice, Mick. To be fair to you, you offered advice.
Yeah.
It turns out I eventually found where this oil was coming from. From the breather pipe.
Crankcase breather, yeah.
Crankcase breather. It was coming out of there and catching on the what's that doodah thing called? The
flywheel.
Thank you. Flywheel. And it was spinning around and dropping on top of the exhaust. How about that for a new one?
Oh, how about that for a new one? How about you just fit it properly?
Beg pardon?
How about you just fit it properly?
I did, but I had a bit of a problem with the pipe. I crushed it.
Yeah, we didn't. Oh.
Well, I put a spanner on it, and it's only made of aluminium, isn't it?
You try to help some people.
That's no fun.
Well, apart from that, it's been a quiet week, I can tell you.
So you had some leakage from your pipe.
Snobby, don't start chucking logs on the fire, for Christ's sake. You know what he's like.
I've been looking forward to come up there. Oh, what's he going to do? I'm sorry I missed you the other night.
Hi, Tampa.
All right,
what did you say your award was for?
Pardon?
What did you say that award was for?
The award? That's when I finished.
Yeah.
When he retired. Congratulations.
When I retired.
Congratulations. How many years of freedom?
Thanks for leaving.
That award was for the most screw-ups at Dyson.
Well, the funny thing is,
I'll tell you a good story about Dyson. Do you want to hear a good story?
No. The funny thing is,
the only one he was able to.
This is to do with America, right? So this is America.
The funny thing is, he actually started at Dyson when he was 17, and they retired him at 17 and a half. So it wasn't so much a retirement; it was more of a out. God, Phil.
Go ahead, Phil. What's the story?
I'm going to tell you this story. This is an American story. Leave it. Right. Now, you remember these big, tall air flower thingies? You know, the round ones. You know the one I mean? That blows air?
Yeah, it's the
big round ones like that.
Yeah. I just want to get some popcorn. Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Well, yeah, stop, get me a Coke and a cushion. This could be a long night.
Right, ready? This is the story. You know the big air movers. You know the thing that with a hole in it, like that blows the air through, makes a fan. They call it the fanless, bladeless fan. Remember?
Yep.
Now, if you can remember, Dyson recalled the whole of the worldwide fans. God, I'm a good-looking devil, aren't I? Never realised. They recalled them. Do you know? And he had to retrofit something on them. Leave it. Do you know the reason why Dyson recalled all of those fans?
Because you touched them?
Because in America, this is true, in America, it was a floor, it sat on the floor, this thing, yeah, right? In America, a dog pissed on it.
That's a real bad wind.
This is true. A dog cocked his leg and he pissed on the fan, right? And it started to smoke. One dog, right? One fan. And because we, as engineers,
we
didn't work out the fact that a dog may well piss on a fan. He recalled the whole world's lot. It cost him £20 million. True story. because we had to put some stuff in there to stop dog piss.
Wow.
Can you remember what?
It didn't say do not allow your dog to piss on your fan.
Scotty, pass me the revolver, please.
I can pass you some rum if you want.
I wish you would have kept that story for Dusty's stream. She would have loved it.
It's a true story.
We'll finish with stuff like that. So you know the Roomba, the automatic vacuums, the electric vacuums, the battery-powered ones?
Sorry, say that again, mate.
My friend, you know the Zoombas or the Roombas? You know the little battery-powered vacuum cleaners that can just run around on their own and then come back to their charger?
Yeah.
So my buddy got a right? And the puppy pooped on the floor. So guess what that vacuum dragged all over that house when they came?
Oh, hey, come on a minute. Hang on. Is this a black cat story?
No black cat. No,
my cat's blacker than your cat. Come on, leave it.
Tampa, what's happening?
What's up, bud?
Morphin, how's everything?
So, Jason, did they sue for that or what? Did they sue to get the carpet clean?
They got rid of the vacuum. I would have gotten rid of the dog.
No, they shot the dog. I'll tell you what, it's nice to see Ken with his arms open. Anyway, I'll say no more, Ken. Nice to see your arms open, mate. How you're typing in your comments, I don't know.
I don't want to know either.
Do one now, Ken. Go on, do one now.
Wrong stream.
Yeah.
Nick,
say again.
Welcome to
Another, what is it?
Wait, Ken just froze.
What is it?
On purpose?
What is it?
Okay, let me try and find one.
Oh, he's back.
Okay. I'll try it, but the problem is I do have a stream absolutely loaded right up, so it may kick me out. Good evening, good afternoon, Tampa. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Let me try and
we'll put.
This may be quite an easy one, to be fair. Let me try and share the screen up. It'll probably kick me out now. I've got a full panel.
Just post Conker's face. I want to see what people think it is.
Okay, so heads down, bums up. Guess what it is, and we start now.
Oh, I know what it is, Mick. I know it. I do know this.
Well, put it in the chat.
I know.
I think that'll go quite quick. That one.
I know it straight away, mate. I do know.
You got to put it in the chat. You got to put it in the chat.
Oh, hang on.
No, I'm not hanging on. It's too late. You should have been primed for it. No.
Guess what it is. There you go, mate. There you go.
No, it's not.
I know it. I do know it. Put it in the chat. I've done it. I think that'll go quite quick.
It's not.
I know it straight away.
It's not.
I do know
it's not a doorstop.
Oh, hang on.
Someone's got
feedback. Are we going to turn you? Are you going to turn your YouTube off, Phil, or what? Amateur.
That's better.
I've got one of those in the garage, mate.
It's not a doorstop.
It is. It's a spring doorstop.
It fell off.
It's not. Oh, thank you very much. It's a spring doorstop. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Shall I put it in the talk? Sorry.
Oh, no, forget it.
No, don't worry about it.
Can I be prize, please?
That is.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, why don't you come down and get it, Phil? It was a spring. I have got a couple here, but I think some might be a little bit too easy. That's a problem. I was in a little bit. Actually, I've got one here, haven't I? I've got one here. Hang on. Let me go and find it.
Did I win? Did I win?
Yeah, you won. Yeah. Do you want to give it away?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'd like to give it away, and I'd like to give this to Snobby.
Oh, Snobby Scrap Picker. Oh, it's
because I love him.
make me want to throw up. Snobby, give me an email, mate. So just to remind me what you want, buddy.
I don't want anything, Mick. To be honest with you, I've got everything.
Right.
Give me.
Right, you give it away, Snobby.
What is the prize first? Because I've got most of yours, Mick, anyway.
Keyring, bottle opener, sticker, or pen.
Or £10 note.
Let me just go through the chat. I'll suggest. I'm going to say pink 100.
I think 100.
Pink 100. Send me an email, and you got a prize. And let me know what you want, and I shall get it posted out too. I've got one here. Let me just do something with this.
I'm ready. I'm on a roll.
Yeah, I know you are.
A bread roll.
Let me just let me edit this up.
Bread roll, yeah.
Bread roll.
This was sent in, I think. Ken, did you send this in to me, Ken? Ken?
Can you wait?
I'll tell you if I look at it.
It's black in color,
I
Ken.
sent you one this week.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, okay. Okay, let me just file.
Tarnish.
Let me just file. Yeah. I've got it. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah, let me just save it in a file. Down here. Let's go into there, and let's put it into there, and then we'll take another copy of it.
I never would have guessed it.
And let's put that into there. Save it as.
No one's gonna get it, Mick.
Well, I don't care.
No one is going to get it,
Usually
Ken.
take ages anyway.
Hey, Ken, do us a favour. Send me an instant message, mate. I'll tell you what it is.
You are a dick.
Yes.
Right, okay. You've only got about 2 minutes, so we're going to finish off on a guess what it is. This came in from Ken. So Ken, you can help out with the guesses. Share screen.
Yep.
Let me get a picture first. That might help. Where is it? Down here somewhere. Is that on there? Let me get the picture up. Try that one.
I got a couple good hints if you get some.
You've got to quickly look at what Pete Kane just wrote in the chat.
Who wrote in the chat?
Pete Kane. Peter Kane.
Oh, hang on.
Regarding the actual dog that weed up the.
What breed of dog was it?
That's good.
Right, so Pink, you got a prize. So Pink, you just let me know. And here's the one from Ken. He sent one in. There you go.
Oh, come
Oh
on.
my days! What?
There you go. There you go. Have that. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, you would know. It's not because you're vintage.
No, you don't.
Here we go. Stick it in your pipe, you said.
Right.
There you go.
Right. Is it tobacco? Is it a grease gun? No, it ain't, snob. Is it a blade sharpener? Ken, you're gonna have to.
No, but you're on the right track. You're on the right track, but no. Let me give it
a
one
vice?
hint. It'll put you on the right thing.
Is it a
It
vice?
has to do with. Put it this way: it has to do with accessory dress. How's that?
Okay.
Say again, Ken.
Is it a grease gun? Is it a blade sharpener? Is it a vice? Is it Yoda? Is it a bobbin winder? Is it a piece of metal? Is it a belt puller? Is it a starting handle? Is it a saw teeth straightener? Transmission drive? A chainsaw sharpener? Or a vice?
Sparky's going down the right path, but he's not there.
Is Sparky still there? I thought he went. Oh, he's there.
It's got partially a vice on it to hold something, yeah.
Oh.
It's still to hold something, is it, Ken?
I'll just say it is a tool to modify something. How's that? That's a good hint.
You're full of bloody tricks, you are.
Is it a lathe? Is it a lapper? Is it a Briggs arm? Is it a blade blocker?
I didn't believe it when I saw it, but it makes total sense.
Is it a comb of fins on a radiator or condenser? No. Lee Missy image. Is it a bender? No, it's not, Scotty. Is it a mill vice? A chainsaw sharpener?
Nope.
I got. Is Tampa? Are you there, Tampa? Are you frozen?
No, I'm here.
This thing totally is probably about the size of your fist.
Whose fist? Because Phil's got very little arms, and Snobby's got hands like a hammer. and Jason's got little tiny diddy arms, isn't he, Chrissy?
Hey,
you should see the size of his.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Don't ask me why I'm thinking.
Oh, God Almighty!
Sparky's getting close, but no.
Say again, Ken.
Let's just say it has a blade on. Well, it has a disc on it with a on it. It has a blade on it with abrasive, but that's not the whole thing.
Is it some kind of sharpener or something? Sharpen some kind of something?
Nope.
Or a line, something?
Is it a saw blade renewer? No, it's
Remember
metal.
what I
Is
said
it
in the very beginning?
Is it to do with threading? Is it a drill bit
Remember what I said
sharpener?
in the beginning? It has to do with accessories. Dress up. Accessories.
Accessories.
I didn't know what it was, to be fair.
Wait a minute.
Is it a silicone gun? Is it?
Get it.
Is it a brake? Is it a ring cut? Is it a ring cutter? Says Sparky.
Jason, it is a grinding wheel. It is, but that's not what the whole tool is.
What is that?
You got
Sparky
it.
says, "Is it a?"
It's a ring cutter resizer
Did someone get it?
for a ring.
Sparky's got it. Ring cutter.
A
ring cutter. Sparky boy.
Hey.
Yeah, Sparky's got it.
Go, Sparky.
The
Well
ring
done,
cutter.
Sparky.
To cut and resize rings.
Good job, bud.
Yeah, well, Google Sparky. There's my email address, Sparky boy. Email me up, mate. Let me know what you want.
That was
Right.
I didn't think it'd go that quick.
I will ask everyone right before
Go the whole
we all
thing
shoot
because
off.
it's pretty wild looking.
Hang on, yeah, let me go back. What you do? You chat amongst yourselves, and let me go and find it. I was down here in it. I've already got it. I took an image of it already. Where are we? Share screen, and I put it. Where I put it? In there. Oh, it's going to chuck me out in it. It ain't going to like this. It ain't going to like this one bit. Into there, and it was that on there. Yeah. It's trying to load it. Give it a minute. There you go.
I would never guess that.
No.
Never in a million years would have ever guessed that.
I wouldn't go anywhere near.
Me either.
So, for those of you that are still in the stream, and we've got, let's have a look. How many got in here? 48 and nearly 50 in the stream, which is brilliant numbers. For those of you that have a mystery object, it can be a household object, it can be something in the boot of your car, it can be something in your fridge, it can be absolutely anything. Send me the entire image and just write me in the email what it actually is and what it's used for. And email it over. I will edit it all up so we can guess what it is, because I am struggling to try and find bits and pieces, objects, and what have you. So if anyone's got anything in their garage that's a bit unique, or you think it's a common item that you use every day, if I can cut it up into a small enough image so that we have to guess what it is, then that's stupid cool. So email it over me. Email address is down below. Email me up and we can keep this game going. Otherwise, we're going to run out of stuff and have to think of something else to do. So let us know. Anyway, people, unfortunately, I'm 5 minutes over my time. I only go for 2.5 hours, and I would like to carry on. It's a great stream, but it is what it is. I need to I've got work tonight and get cracking. So thank you very much. Give us a thumbs up on your way out if you'd be so kind. Thank you, Brandon, for coming in, mate. Nice to see you, buddy boy. Give us a thumbs up on your way out. It does help towards growth of my channel. Do not forget, tomorrow going live is Ken Small Engines. He's up above. And you've also got Dusty Blonde. Is Dusty going live tomorrow, Snob?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, Dusty Blonde's vlog is going live as well. So check out Dusty Blonde. It's another great live stream where pretty much everybody in this stream will be over in that stream. So go and check them out, give them some support, and you can carry on on the great sort of chat and the muck about like we do. So check them channels out. Do not forget them because they all need help to try and get up to magical numbers and keep it all going, keep it all rotating, and that's where we have the fun. So do go and check them people out. Is it likely last week's theory session? Is there any proof I want to ban source ports? I'll get back to you, Tommy. So thank you very much, people. If you'd like to drop off the old panel, would be much appreciated, and I'll check you all out later on. Keep your videos coming, people. Keep up the good work, and I'll catch you on the next one. Look after yourselves. Thank you, Tam, for coming in. Thank you, Jason, Chrissy. Thank you, Scotty. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Nick, who come in the chat as well. Thank you all. I do appreciate it. Look after yourselves. I'll see you all soon. Take care.
Bye, everyone. Bye, guys.
Bye.